The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast. The Secret Menu.
Money Boss.
This is fresh.
It's Monday night, man. We back. The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Monday night, and we back in the building, man.
Damn, son.
You know what I'm talking about it. Secret Menu Podcast. Money Boss, what it do?
What it do?
What you did? You caught a flight or you drove?
Caught a flight early morning, my brother. Early morning flight. Got out of there. 6
Got
o'clock.
up out of here. Back to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Back to the cribioso I go.
You feel me? Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. You feel me, boss? You have a good weekend? You got outside yesterday, right?
I got outside yesterday, bro. I did. Went to some
Mariposa.
Mariposa. They had it popping in there. It was cool. Something you can go to. They do it on Friday and Saturday. It's like a brunch. I think it started like 3 to 7. No. I think it started a little earlier than that. I think it started like 11 for the football game.
Yeah.
I think it started like 11
started
for the football game. Yeah. And it was popping. It was cool. You know?
Okay.
It was it reminded me of Tim's Sunday Fun Day.
Okay.
But, you know, on a bigger scale.
He still got that cracking around there?
Yeah.
Working out the kinks. My nigga Celeb is in the building. Celeb forever. Critical Think in the house. Joanne Miles in the house. Lashina's in the house. Valerie Vinay's in the house. Mashona's in the building.
Yes,
Natalie
sir.
Davis. D. Brown. Dove in the house. Smoke One in the building. The Game Pittman in the building. And a few other people, man. Shout out to everybody tapping in. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. You feel me? It's Monday. You know what I'm saying? We back. You feel me? Back to business as usual. Secret Menu Podcast. Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is back in his own mother building. And because I've been gone so long, your mama's waiting and chilling. She said she on ice for me.
Bi-coastal. Got one mama here and mama there.
Right.
And mama everywhere.
A mama everywhere.
My nigga Thorough Thabo in the house. Kiana Allen made it through. Joanne Miles made it. Shantea Wallace. I probably murdered your name. And I even hit the wrong button. As I said it, but that's what we do. Monday, top of the week, man. New choices, new decisions, new everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, Bob.
Let me see where I even want to begin to go. because we had a few days off. It was the weekend. It was the weekend.
Yes,
you know, I love the weekends.
Weekends is always good. Football.
I love the weekends most because of football. So I think we'll start with football. Saturday, Colorado versus Colorado State. Coach Deion Sanders, prime time. They went head-to-head, an amazing game, back and forth. They was down 11 in the fourth quarter, made an amazing comeback, you know what I'm saying? A couple things from that game we seen was the two-way player, Hunter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing football player. Took a dirty hit, a late dirty hit, and it looks like he's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks with a lacerated liver. That's an injury I never heard of. But the hit looked bad. It looked bad. He's a very key piece to the team, you know what I'm saying? What is it looking like for them going against Oregon next week, though?
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
It's going to be tough?
It's going to be a real tough game for them. I see them losing by 14 or better. Bo Nix is going to pick their ass apart.
Bo Nix is dope.
Bo Nix is a real quarterback. They haven't seen a real quarterback, but Bo Nix is a real quarterback. He's going to pick their ass apart. But they're going to score as well, but it'll be a shootout, but I see them losing by about 14.
It's going to be a big one. This week was big. And remember, I kept saying it was more motherfuckers there than before. And he was like, no, it's always a lot of people. I'm like, it was just crazy this week. So what it was is I kept digging. They brought in a bunch of recruits. So they brought in all them stars, extra girls, all the chicks. They had a lot of recruits there. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to get that team right. He said it. I'm missing 7 or 8 dogs. I'm missing 7 or 8 pieces to make this team phenomenal. But one of the highlights of that game, we won't dwell there too long, but one of the highlights was them niggas came out with Lil Wayne. Let's take a look.
We here. We coming. We here. Let's get them. Most likely I'ma die with my finger on a million. Don't worry about mine. I'ma grind till I get it. Don't worry, I'm a hustler. I rap them, they can kill it. My eyes are so wide and they rise to the skillet. I like my girl. I put it the ride. I feel like all my dealers. Don't worry, I still the money be the illest. I ain't gotta lie when I tell you I'm the illest. My flow is nasty like.
Some of the fly shit I've ever seen in college football, star-studded event. The nigga on the TV said, man, this look like the BET Awards on their sideline. You know what I'm saying? Star-studded event, you know what I'm saying? And looking at it, it's like no way you can hate on what he doing over there. They got a big challenge next week, an even bigger one the week after against USC though, right? But just like I said, ain't no way a nigga could hate what Prime doing. And sure enough, boss, there is.
It's always going to be a hater.
America's favorite hater, Charleston White, got on the internet and he had some words for Coach Deion Sanders, man. Let's hear what he had to say.
Fuck Deion Sanders. Yeah, I damn near want to put $20,000 up on any college player that'll hurt his son, that motherfucking quarterback motherfucker. Yeah, that slow motherfucker ain't going nowhere. Yeah, fuck college, here Colorado football. Nigga, I'm with them niggas still in Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson State University, y'all go, nigga. Fuck Deion. Yeah, Sambo Sanders is his new name, nigga. And he a football player. Deion ain't never done shit where we can rally and revolutionize around him. Man, nigga, a football player with a turf toe. Fuck Deion. Fuck Deion Sanders. Yeah, I damn near want to put $20,000 up on any college player.
That nigga's crazy. How you feel about what Charles White had to say? You think he's just trolling for clout, or Or is he standing with? Because you know it is a small circle of people who are mad that Deion left the HBCU black college shit. They wanted him to take that and make that phenomenal. They thought all black kids was going to start going back to the Gremlins and the Clarks and the, you feel me? And then Deion, he got up out of there as soon as he got over there.
But that ain't Deion calling. Deion calling is to help the kids wherever he goes.
Anywhere.
That's his calling. Anywhere. Don't matter where he goes. If it's Pop Warner football, that's what his calling is. Go help the kids turn these. His favorite line is, "You send me a boy, I'm sending you back a man." And it don't have nothing. And he said it don't have nothing to do with football. You send me a boy, I'm gonna send you a man back on.
That's big.
So, with him saying that speaks in volume for itself. You know what I'm saying? So Charleston White is doing Charleston White, and like he said, sometimes
normally he's a
right.
anti-thug shit,
right, but he doing him.
And
That's
Deion
Charleston
is
White.
doing what he say men should be doing, kind of. So it seemed like he shouldn't really have a problem with Deion. That one kind of threw me for a loop. But he don't like rappers, and there was a lot of rappers on the sideline, so I think that's probably why he took that stance. But, you know, good luck to Colorado. Next week, they got a big one. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the boy. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Shout out to the boy from Fresno that was on Colorado State, though. Horton?
Tory Horton.
Yeah.
Boy,
He got off.
Showed his ass.
He got off.
That boy showed his ass.
Fresno
man.
shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. He was doing his shit. And happy birthday to Yvonne Gordon, okay? One of our day ones got a birthday. Shout out and happy birthday to her. Y'all put some birthday cakes and bottles and shit in the chat. You feel me? To show her some love. You feel me? We ain't gonna dwell on the sports too long, but NFL was Sunday, of course. Cowboys. Had to wear my Cowboy shirt. Cowboys got us another one. I ain't happy until we 9-0. We got to keep going, you know what I'm saying? But we got us one. I think I seen one of the dopest celebrations on a touchdown, though, boss. In the Miami game, the nigga scored a touchdown and did the stump the yard shit where he slid on his motherfucking neck. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Of stomping the yard out. Example of stomping the yard out. Example of stomping the yard out.
That was creative, but if I was a coach, I'd be mad as fuck. Cause nigga, you could hurt yourself doing some shit like that.
And he got a big ass check over there.
Okay. I wasn't familiar. I didn't know who it was.
Over there.
They balling though.
That's the boy that left Kansas City. Little fast black nigga. I can't even remember his name.
I didn't get the name either. I just saw the clip.
Damn.
They balling over there though.
Somebody gonna throw his name.
What's the quarterback name?
Yeah.
Tua
Tua
is the quarterback.
Yeah.
He over there going crazy. They balling. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying?
Tyreek Hill. Thanks, Saint.
All right, yeah.
That was Tyreek Hill.
We knew somebody was going to have it.
All right.
We knew somebody was going to have it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was fire, though. That was a fire-ass celebration.
That was dope.
I can't front.
That was a dope-ass celebration for the football.
That one is one where the niggas throw, like, the fake grenade, and then they all fall over like they got blew up and shit. That was fire back in the day. That's one of the best ones I've seen. You know what I'm saying? One of the best ones. Let's get into this bullshit now, though. You know what I'm saying? We reported probably about 2 weeks ago now, but we won't be reporting on shit. Kimmy Kim with 1,200 stars. Let's do it. 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 Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. Cash App at the bottom. Stars is at the bottom. Share button at the bottom right now. Everybody hit the share button one time. Don't cost a dime to spread that love. You feel me? But yeah, boss, a couple of weeks back, man, we reported the story of a young black lady who said a guy hit her in the head with a brick because she refused to give him her phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Before the day was over, the internet went to work. They discovered that she was known for walking around slapping people, picking fights, and she had this super hatred in her heart for men. She talked about men in a crazy way. She said she hopes every black woman is kissing a black woman because men ain't shit, and she just went on. So she reportedly said she was hit with a brick, and men, these black men are losers. They just stood around and they did nothing. They did nothing. They did nothing. Come to find out, boss, the shit was fake. This bitch reportedly had two niggas with the cameras that was working for her, which were the same two niggas who tried to give the account, saying that it was a man in a suit that hit her in the face. But you know, the internet, nigga, they go to work. The internet goes to work, and they found a video from probably 4 or 5 years back with her claiming the same shit with the same fake face shit done. And when I seen that big ass knot, I'm like, damn, that a brick gonna bust your shit. You're gonna bleed if you get hit with a brick. So somehow, some way, she's pumping some shit into her shit to make it swell up like that. But let's take a look at a few years back.
Because you trying to beat somebody, they mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old, they gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me.
Here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
That's why I always lie to the...
Boss, when this shit hit the news, though, it was a bunch of women, and they was like, that's right, black women ain't protected. Them pussy ass niggas that was standing around. It was some niggas like, them pussy ass niggas standing around. It was just crazy. The divide that, because it created a divide online between us, and motherfuckers chose a side. Some of us seen, because even after we seen the videos with her walking around and she slapped the white dude, it was still some motherfuckers saying she still should have been protected when a motherfucker hit her with a brick, not knowing that this shit was fake. And a lot of disrespectful shit was said about a lot of black men just based on the fact some of us said, hey, if she's walking around with that energy, why would I put myself in a line of danger? But to know that it's fake.
Pussy ass niggas. Remember I told you the girl went on there and said, just say you don't know how to fight and you a pussy. You a pussy. Oh, I want to get on her ass right now. But I'm going to let that be what it is. But see, this is what we need to do. We need to stop jumping to conclusions of shit when we only see something of that. Like, we only starting to see part of it.
Right.
Because they didn't, like, man, other motherfuckers like the police right there. Why she didn't go to the police? The police was right there.
Right.
She didn't go to the police. Why haven't she made a police report? She ain't made a police report. And come to find out, she's not shooting shit in her face. She's having an allergic reaction.
Is that what that is?
Yes. Yes. She breaks out. She has allergic.
And that's why her face does that?
And that's why her face does it. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, how is she getting her face like that?
She has allergic reaction. She's allergic to something. She knows that. And her face breaks out like that.
So when her face breaks the fuck out, she goes and shoots a video.
You're right.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Should she be charged with some type of misdemeanor crime?
Fact. Well, no, because she never reported it.
Right.
She never reported it.
Wait, but did she not? She went to the hospital.
That's for her allergic reaction.
So she's in the hospital for the allergic reaction, and she waits till the nurse leave, and then she turns the camera on.
Bingo.
Wow.
Bingo. She only was in the hospital for the allergic reaction. And she makes herself cry, which I give her Academy Award, because bitch, you can cry on call. You can cry on call.
Yeah.
So
damn.
So that's what that was. And, you know, we got fooled twice. I mean, not
janky shit, and that's dangerous shit because she's the girl who cried wolf.
Hey, but listen, she's not doing it for no reason. Do you see her GoFundMe's?
I see that motherfucker. Matter of fact, there it is. She made over at this point. Now that's the first one. At this point, it's only at 27,000. That's early. She made 47 grand. She made 47,000 off of this one right here. You know what I'm saying? She made 47,000, and when people found out this shit was fake, they couldn't get a refund. They couldn't get a refund. It was non-refundable. GoFundMe is non-refundable unless somebody. I think I've only seen one time where GoFundMe actually came and confiscated the funds of somebody's shit. I forgot who it was. It was pretty big too. But they took the funds, held it, and then they gave all the money back. So I don't know how this one finna work for her shit. I don't think her shit is big enough. It's pretty big amongst niggas on the internet, but it wasn't like national big. You know what I'm saying? This bitch is scamming.
Yeah. Hey man, you know, the scamming is at an all-time high.
Don't get scammed,
so be careful. Don't get scammed.
Don't get scammed, fam. Don't get scammed, fam. But as I was saying, though, she the girl who cried wolf, which is a dangerous thing because now, after motherfuckers drove this divide between men and women, and you know what I'm saying, would you help a damsel in distress, or would you try to figure out what the bitch do first? Because now it's at like, hey man, I gotta know what a bitch did first before I go. You feel me?
Right.
At a point in time, there was a time where most men would have said, hey, don't you touch that woman. But with all this trickery and weird shit going on, niggas is reconsidering and second thinking this shit because we see the videos of what you really think about us in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might, hold on, that nigga got that woman over there. Let me look at this bitch Instagram real quick before I run across the street. You know what I'm saying? Do anybody know her Instagram before I save her? It's getting to that point because of this shit that this motherfucker did. But it's some crazy shit going on in LA right now, man. Let me see if I can find it. I got it. 2 models found dead in their downtown LA apartments just 2 days apart. So this shit is going on in LA. They trying to figure out, is there some type of connection between the two? They both live minutes apart from each other. Downtown LA. They both are models, which means maybe it's a cameraman. Maybe it's another model. I don't know what the connection could be, but they trying to figure out if there's some kind of connection. It said Nicole Nikki Coates, 32, was found in her apartment on Grand Avenue after her family reported to the police they could not get in touch with her. That was September 10th. When police did the wellness check, they found Nikki dead in her apartment. The family told KTLA that her bed was covered in blood. Police have not ruled her death in this homicide. You know what I'm saying? However, 2 days later, which is the 12th, another model, Melissa Mooney, 31, was found brutally murdered in her apartment after moving in on August 1st. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that don't even sound right. Oh, September 12th, yeah, okay. So she moved in August 1st, and then I guess she was found dead on the 12th, like I said. So it's some weird shit going on. Ladies, watch your surroundings. If you going home alone and shit, keep your eyes open and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's weird shit going on. Weird shit going on. And unfortunately, it's motherfuckers out here crying wolf, so that when some real shit going on, it's kind of hard to believe some motherfucking times. You feel me? Be safe out here, though. Money boss.
Talk to me.
Apparently, the new Ike Turner got his baby. He flew out, pulled up on Krishan and the baby, man. Krishan posted these pictures and shit on her IG of him and Krishan Jr. That's crazy. Krishan Jr. But he was there. I seen a video. They was at a gas station. Looked like they was traveling somewhere. He was out at the gas station. I seen her in the background and shit. And him there. So he's back. I won't say he's back with Krishan because we don't know what he's back doing. He went to see his son, though, like he should have. You feel me? He went over there to make sure shit is good with his son. His son is days old. Everybody was mad. Everyone's mad that the nigga wasn't there when the boy was born. He proved that he wasn't notified when the boy was born. Now motherfuckers is kind of mad that he's there with her and the baby. And one of them is the other baby mama now. She's upset now that he left to go be with his baby for a few days or however many days he planned on being there, boss. But Blueface's mama made a point. She says that, hey, if you chose to be with a man and you knew he had a baby on the way and the baby was coming, you pretty much should have booked a flight for him to go be with his baby for a few days. Let's take a look.
Man go out and get a baby and you decide to stay with your man, you post to book a flight and say, oh hell no, we need to get down there and get some and go check on him. Yes, it's your responsibility if that's your man. Because it's going to be your responsibility if something don't go right. You going to be sitting there looking at that man. Yes, ma'am. That's if you going to be with a motherfucker that got kids, that's your responsibility. Yes, ma'am, it is. Because when you get to heaven, God going to say, oh, did you withhold that man from helping that child? Did you help him with his children? Because when you sign up to be with a motherfucker that, ooh, I'm cussing on Sunday. I'm trying to stop cussing, but every time I talk to y'all, I might have to get off the internet. Man, go out and get a baby.
How you feel about that, boss? Girl knows my guy has a baby on the way. Should she understand at some point I got to go see the baby?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, she got to understand that. That's just what it is. You knew from the gate this was already coming. So if you're going to be a part of me, then be a part of me. That's a part of me.
Right.
I'm not one of these niggas that's not going to show up. I'm showing up. So be a part of me showing up.
Because now there's the drama because he went to see his baby.
There ain't no drama. The motherfuckers is just young-minded, do young-minded shit and thinking they don't understand it. Because they feel stuck in they woe-is-me-ass ways and not understand, like, no. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with you at the time, but you are a part of this, so you have to be a part of it.
Right.
Not just when you want to be a part of it, be a part of it all the way. Because I need to go over here and see this shit.
Right. And I seen a comment. Kiana Allen said, I knew he still wanted Krishan. Aha, Stewie. But does it necessarily mean that he wants Krishan because he went to be with his son? I don't think so. He went to be with his son. Does he have to still want Krishan?
Not at all. Why not say, oh, he wanted to be a part of that, a part of the son, a part of the person, or what's going on? Why does he have to want her? He don't want her. I mean, I don't know what he wants.
We don't know, but it doesn't necessarily mean
it doesn't mean.
It don't mean that he want her.
He want her, yeah.
It don't mean it don't, but it don't mean it do. In a sense,
you know what I'm saying?
It don't mean that's what he want. He went to go see his baby. As far as we know, he went to go
see it. Yeah, that's it. That's all we know.
He went to go see the kid. We'll definitely probably keep y'all posted because I guarantee you some more bullshit coming soon. I can almost guarantee it. Money Boss, today was National Cheeseburger Day. And he got motherfucking Facebook going crazy. The conspiracy theorists came out of the cut. They said they made the burgers 1 cent and 50 cents because they finna feed y'all humans. One day out of the year, they just decided that that's what's finna happen today. And my whole thing was, you really think they just picked today? I don't know.
They said they're gonna feed them humans.
Human meat. On today.
They've been doing that. They've been doing that already. Shit, that's McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's been doing that. That ain't nothing different.
Yeah. So if you've been eating this shit already.
You've been eating it. What the fuck are you thinking? Hey, I just try to explain to everybody. Out of all the burger spots, right? You go through all these burger spots. There's only one of these burger spots that have a home for kids. The Ronald McDonald House. And that's what y'all eating.
Nah, man. Nah, man. Don't say that shit. Don't say that. Shout out to Ronald McDonald House, man. They help children with cancer. They help all kind of kids, man. Don't say that shit, man.
Well, hey,
no.
Listen to this. And when them kids don't make it out of them cancers,
they're McDouble.
The Ronald McDonald.
No, man. No. Little Timmy is not a McDouble, man.
Little Timmy is McDouble.
No, man.
Timmy is little McDouble.
Say what? Oh, God. That is crazy. Oh, my God, man.
Only one.
So my thing.
Got a Wendy house. Burger King ain't got a castle for kids.
They not number one. Being number one, you got to act like number one. When you're number one, you got to be number one and give back to the people when you're number one, man.
Okay.
Gotta be number
I'm
one.
just telling you, man.
Little Timmy's a McDouble. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know they meat found human remains and they meat.
I seen the reports. I seen that Subway's tuna had some other shit in it too. I heard Subway's bread isn't bread. You know what I'm saying?
It got plastic in it.
I'm hearing all kind of shit. So that was my thing with the people. So with the people, I'm like, why y'all gotta wait till y'all see it's a sale? No, because the burgers was 1 cent at Wendy's, 50 cent at McDonald's, and Burger King had a buy one get one. It was National Burger Day, so all these places was doing something in commemoration of cheeseburgers, right? But I'm like, don't y'all think the evil motherfuckers are better at being evil than that? Like, they've been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you already don't fuck with that, you already shouldn't fuck with that. That shouldn't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then here's my other thing though with the real meat thing, right? Real meat, fine, real meat. But we watch all these woke, quote unquote woke motherfuckers. We watch on YouTube, Instagram. They tell us the real meat ain't good for you to eat. No way. The real meat. So if they're creating some shit that ain't meat, but has the nutrients of a meal, you probably better off eating that shit than the real meat, because all the top health people, puritists, nutritionists tell you that real meat ain't good for you to motherfucking eat. No way. So I'm not really understanding the thing with this meat shit. You know what I'm saying? Because really I thought we was all trying to get to a point where we could be vegan and eat better, and how bad red meat and shit is for us anyways.
Right.
So I'm not understanding the problem with, that's not real meat, unless whatever they're creating to be a meat substitute is bad. If whatever the meat substitute is not bad, then real meat is really the bad thing. So maybe behind the scenes, they're trying to create something to save their ass from lawsuits later, which is a fake meat, which is actually better than what real meat is for you to eat, because everybody's starting to realize and point out how bad real meat is for you. But I had to prove another point, because this lady right here, boss, California woman, became a triple amputee after consuming contaminated tilapia.
Yeah.
So she trying to eat fish. She's
No,
trying to eat
not that
fish. Not really. A lot of fish has high iron levels or whatever. A man just died from eating some other shit out of the ocean. I forget what it was in New York. What was that shit? You saw that guy?
Yeah.
He ate some other seafood. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is getting dangerous.
All this shit is bad.
She lost both of her arms and both of her legs from whatever was in that tilapia. She purchased it, by the way, at a San Jose market. So if you're in that area, you might not want to fuck around. She was 40 years old, hospitalized. She purchased it at a San Jose market and prepared it at home. She began to get sick. They put her in a coma. Her fingers became black. Her feet were black. You know what I'm saying? Her bottom lip was black. And they had to amputate, man. That's sad. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say that ain't none of this shit safe. You got to tread lightly, whatever we doing. So if y'all think just McDonald's is the issue, it really ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of shit. You can get some bad ribs.
Man, we got to really understand the whole meat thing anyway. We don't even got the fucking teeth to eat it. Our teeth is not made to eat meat. We're not motherfucking animals that eat meat. Look at the animals that eat other animals, right? And then look at their teeth. We don't have them kind of teeth. Right. You see how they tear them and rip them up? We don't do that. We got to get a knife and
through that shit raw.
Raw, not cooked, raw. We got to get a knife. We got to slice that motherfucker, make sure it's nice and tender. And no, come on, man, we don't have the teeth for that. We're not supposed to be eating that shit, no way.
Right.
Period. Just off the jump, we're not supposed to be eating that.
So all I'm saying is, if you motherfuckers plan on being woke, wake all the fucking way up then.
Right.
Wake all the way up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
don't slander McDonald's and then go buy frozen patties for the barbecue at Smart and Final.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Same shit.
It's the same shit. You ain't did nothing. Same shit. Yeah, we gotta understand what we doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And really be conscious of what we're doing and think about some shit. Like, a lot of us, we talk that shit, but really ain't walking that shit.
Ain't
you know
really
what I mean?
walking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, we super conscious. And like I say, I'm trying to clean up some of my bad habits, but I fall back into them too. You know what I'm saying? I haven't fell back into the meat shit.
All right, salute.
I'm thankful for that. I haven't fell back into the chicken shit. I'm thankful for that. That's right now. I haven't had no chicken since the fruit challenge. So I've been, you know, like I said, but I gotta wing myself off this motherfucking strip too, because it's the cockroach of the sea.
It's coming out of the ocean.
Coming out of the ocean.
And the ocean's crazy. It's just like a big ass toilet.
Like a big ass toilet. Dead bodies in that motherfucker.
Everything's in that motherfucker.
All kind of shit in there. And them motherfucking fish and sea crawlers and everybody else eating that shit.
So the only thing we really control, that we can control, right?
Is the fruits
and vegetables, shit out of the ground. Because you can literally make sure your soil is clean, plant that shit and eat that shit. Because even if you say, I have my cows grazing on my 12 acres and they only eat top whatever grass, you can't stop a snake from sliding through the cracks and biting one of them and it's poison in that motherfucker. Or like what they say COVID came from, you can't stop a bat from flying in and biting some shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ever seen the movie Contagion, the whole pandemic came from some shit biting some shit. A bat bit some shit, went to slaughter, cut it up to the restaurant. Motherfuckers ate it, whole shit spread. You can't stop that. The only shit you really can control is the vegetables and shit. I was supposed to be trying to be vegan this week, but I'll start Tuesday.
Like I say, man, I try, man. And I can't say I just do it all the time, but I try, you know. I try to stay away from certain shit, and certain days I just don't eat nothing but fruits, or I just only eat vegetables, and I only drink juice. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about pressure juice. I ain't talking about juice out the stove.
Right, real, yeah.
But real juice. So that's where I'm. And like I said, I'm perfect. I fall off the wagon a lot. You know what I mean? I still drink my motherfucking champagne.
Tony Isabella
it's water.
says, so you going vegetarian then? That's our ultimate goal to one day be there.
That's our ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is, yes, to be vegetarian.
At some point.
At some point in my life. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm just working on being a healthier me.
I have a problem with eggs.
Getting my gut,
Me and eggs. I got a problem
clean,
with eggs.
You know, that type of shit.
If I can get off of eggs, I probably could just be Gucci. But I like eggs in the fucking morning. That's one of my main issues. But we all striving to be better motherfuckers. The whole point was just to say that you can't just blame this shit when a lot of that shit is bad too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers, you know, can't be a vegan and drink a 12-pack.
Right.
Different animal, different shit, same poison, you know what I'm saying?
Same poison.
But over the weekend, somebody sent me some shit on YouTube, and it was pretty fucking deep. I don't know if y'all have seen it. I don't know if you finally get a chance to watch it, but Kirk Franklin, man, put out a mini documentary. It wasn't long, maybe 24, 25 minutes. And it was him actually finding out that his father was still alive after he believed another man was his father. So he went on a mission to meet him. So the crazy shit about this, if you haven't seen it, it's called Father's Day, ironically. Father's Day. Now I got to change the name of my goddamn documentary. I've been working on a documentary called Father's Day, based off my song Father's Day. Now I got to change my shit because Kirk Franklin put out a documentary called Father's Day. But in the documentary, boss, Kirk Franklin always believed that a certain man was his daddy. His mama gave him up for adoption at a very young age. So he was raised by somebody else already, but he still kind of had a relationship with her later on and off or whatever. That man that he believed his dad, he went to at some point before he died. And the man was like, you know what? I apologize for whatever. The man dies. Somebody in his mama's side dies, and the man stands up at the funeral and says, hey, I used to date the lady who's Kirk Franklin's mama. Everybody begins to look at this nigga and say, that nigga look like goddamn Kirk Franklin. So the rumors starting shit. They tell Kirk Franklin, hey, we think this nigga's your daddy. The dude says, you know what? Here's my DNA. If he want to find out, he can find out. If he don't want to find out, it's cool. Kirk Franklin takes the shit. It's 99.9% his daddy. He meets the man, and man says, hey, nigga, I didn't know nothing about you. If I did, I would have had you. I apologize for what your life had to be like. Kirk Franklin called his mama. He go to his mama. He said, hey, mama, this dude says he's my daddy. His mama said, he's a goddamn lie. There's no fucking way he's your daddy. Matter of fact, let's go take another test. So they all meet, boss, and go to take another test.
Right.
It's 99.9% his daddy again. The mama said, this shit got to be wrong. Ain't no motherfucking way. Kirk Franklin said, look, if you gonna look me in my face and lie to me and tell me you didn't know nothing about this man or you wasn't creeping with this man or whatever it is, because whatever it is, it's personal with her. If it's ego, pride, or whatever, she doesn't want to claim the fact that she slept with this man or she might have knew this man was his daddy and never, because he want to know, like, why didn't you tell me it was a possibility there was another man? Because, you know, we all believe that when a woman get pregnant, she know if it's this guy or this guy. Most men, I won't say women, but most men believe it's impossible to be lied to. Because even if you think it's this guy more, you still have in your mind like, yeah, I was fucking him this week too. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, Kirk Franklin gave his mama the ultimatum, own up to your shit or I will no longer deal with you. And she said, I'm going to ride this one out, nigga. I ain't do nothing with that man.
Crazy.
So from that point on, Kirk Franklin has never spoke to his mama again, which has probably only been like 9 months or 8 months, whatever. But he cut his mama off and he's building a relationship with
his daddy
that he met at 53, which is crazy. But it brings us back to the shit that I always be saying, because when I say it, motherfuckers be like, nah, them numbers can't be right. I say probably somewhere between 35% of motherfuckers born are not the child of the person that the mother said it is.
Bro, it's higher percentage than that.
You think it's higher than 35%?
They said it. It's higher than that. It's like 60-something%. It's higher than that, bro. Fact.
What do you think the thing was with the mama though? To where she just would not admit that she slept with this man, or that she knew it was a possibility this man could have been this dude daddy at 53. It's 53 years later, but she'll rather not have a relationship with her son than to own up to her shit. What do you think that shit is about?
It's ego, it's pride, it's resentment, it's embarrassing, it's all it has a lot of shit to do with it. And his mama felt like, fuck that, I'm not going out like that. Nigga, I didn't know nothing. And I'm taking this shit to the grave with me.
That shit is
know
crazy. That was some heartbreaking ass shit to see. Rather than own up to this shit, you'll jeopardize your relationship with your motherfucking son. If y'all haven't seen it, though, it's available on YouTube. It's called Father's Day. Just type in Kirk Franklin. That shit'll come up. It's deep. You know what I'm saying? It's deep. He actually fell out with his son years ago. We was talking about that shit a while back. Him and his son had fell out. He called his son immediately like, hey, bro, I don't want to have no problem with you no more. I just found out who my motherfucking daddy is. Life is short. Life is precious. And this is what I want. I want you to come be with me and the nigga that's really my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So they all working on mending they shit. I can't say they the best of friends, but he got there to sit there, hug his son, I mean, for the first time in like probably 4 years, 5 years or some shit. So that was big. Shout out to Kirk Franklin for even sharing that with us, because he got enough money to where he ain't have to expose that share or care. He didn't have to give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to give a fuck. CJ Papercut says women hate when they do wrong and get called on it.
No, most definitely.
That's crazy.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Corey Barnett says she needed that $40 back in the day. Now what's done in the dark then came out in the light.
That nigga crazy.
Goddamn. Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in the bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind. But yeah, check that shit out. Father's Day, Kirk Franklin on YouTube. Rest in peace to Iris from the 90s R&B group 702. She just recently passed away. Her sister said some words about her finally being free. Her no longer suffering. I don't know what she might have been going through, but prayers to their family, because when the group originally started, she had a sister, I believe, a twin that was in a group too. She passed not too long, maybe 10 years ago. The other sister passed, so that family then lost both of their daughters. You know what I'm saying? They had some slaps. They had Stilo.
Promises. That what the fuck was it? No, that was
that wasn't 3LW. They had Stilo. They had Where My Girls At.
Where My Girls At.
And they had another song with somebody else. If y'all know any 702 slaps, put them in the comments. You know what I'm saying? For her. You know what I'm saying? Any 702 slaps, put them in the comments for her. You feel me? What else we got going on in the world today? Boss, you know I'm an advocate for black love. I love to see two ugly black motherfuckers coming together saying, baby, I love you. They might not get no uglier than this, though. We done had some pretty good proposals, boss, and every time I think we can't top it, we seem to top that motherfucker. Let's take a look at this surprise proposal.
Happens unexpected.
Get my earring.
Oh, I ain't seen it. Go your square.
Ain't no damn cigarettes in here. 2 squares. I don't want no damn squares.
Pull the box out. Damn.
He brought you some loose cigarettes. What the fuck?
It's a record.
I'm proposing to you. Will you marry me, baby?
You playing.
Oh.
He playing.
No,
You lying.
he for real.
Yeah, baby.
You playing.
Okay, I'm playing. I'm Mario brother.
He lying. He lying. You lying.
got married.
He said, is you gonna say yes?
Yes or no? Big Daddy said it. Okay, come on, we kids, man. I'm tired.
Put the ring on her finger, Laws. Is it yes? It's a yes.
Put it on.
Because he lying.
Ooh.
I know this ain't a
So is it yes, Kim?
Oh, that's too big.
Is it yes, Kim?
He got his finger.
Is it yes, Kim?
Yeah.
Oh shit, Big Daddy, give him a kiss.
Marriage proposal happens unexpected.
Get my earring. Get my earring.
Oh, I ain't seen it. Here go your square.
I got a feeling he stole that ring.
Oh shit.
I got a feeling he stole that motherfucker.
Oh god.
Said shit, I don't even know what finger it go on. But shout out to Black Love, man. Her eyes was bugged. He brought her wedding ring in a Newport box. Here go your squares. There ain't no motherfucking squares in this box. Look in the bottom, baby. Pour it out.
You lying. You lying.
D Green said, little game we play. Girl, I used to stay. Play that little bit game we play. You go hide, I'll come see. Yeah, that was a slap. That was a blap. That Stilo was a blap. That was a blap. I said another one earlier. That was a 702 blap, though. You feel me? CJ Papercut says, nobody wants my ugly ass. Ladies, we got single CJ in the comments. If you looking for a nigga to come through your kitchen with a ring, there you go. You heard me. Camille says, good for them. I can't even get a text back. Quit verbally assaulting niggas, Camille. And you'll have someone in no time. You feel me? Let's see what else. Any more 702 slaps, put them in the comments, though. We need 702 slaps. We had Stilo, little game we play. I forgot the other one that I said. You know what I'm saying? I forgot already. Certified, I still love you. I understand. I don't know them. They be blaps when I can sing the word. CJ Papercut says, I'll buy a bitch 3 Lucy's. He putting it out there for you, ladies. All right, paparazzi was out and they ran into Kim Kardashian and I think his name is Saint West. It's Northwest, and then I think the older boy's name Saint. Some people feel like he's just being Kanye's son. Some say he needs to be a good checking from his mom. Let's take a look, boss. You tell me what you think. Little harmless middle finger shit, or he need a little discipline? He just being Kanye's son, or do he need to be checked by his mom, boss?
He's growing up in a world of do as you want, because we're these people. So
we're the Kardashians.
That shit don't. That little motherfucker gonna do something worse than that. That ain't nothing.
This just the beginning.
That's just the beginning.
Ooh, we seeing the early stages of some bullshit.
That's just the beginning. Yeah, watch, man. Come on, man. Mama. You see, the mama didn't give a fuck. She was just like, bye.
Just rubbed his little face.
Right. Bye. You know what I'm saying? And little motherfucker just kept it moving.
My nigga's a Kardashian.
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
My nigga's a little Kardashian. Let me see. All right, let's do it. It's been a minute since we did it. Let's play the game. Laugh and your ass is going to hell. Y'all can see us, we can't see y'all. So if you laugh, motherfucker, you know you laughed at home. Laugh and you going to hell.
She made herself mad, I know what time it is. We argue and make up quick. She gon' be okay, everything gon' go away once she get some dick. You do shit on purpose to get my attention, I know. I miss when you lay that aside. She made herself mad.
Hell is hot. That was one of the best ones I ever seen. That was pretty good. I had no idea what this nigga was doing. I'm like, what is this nigga doing? I had no idea what he was doing.
About that.
Look at Boss trying to be the Boss trying to have the moral compass. Look at everybody else. Y'all ass is going. Boss trying to restrain himself tonight. Let me see. That's crazy. We're going to get into that because that is crazy. Let me see. Motherfuckers kept asking us. They kept talking about it in the comments last week. We ain't got to dwell on it too long. But Young Jeezy files for divorce from Jenny May. Most of the time we see the woman file the divorce. Jeezy filed this time. And it said that he has a pretty good prenup set in place, so they not finna, bicker and fight over too much money. But then we all know that there's that one thing that could come into play that could create the issue, boss. Do you know what it is?
The baby. And child support.
Child support. Child support. Early predictions, do you think this is going to get messy or you think they cool?
It ain't going to get messy. Because he filed for joint custody, physical custody, sole custody. He already filed for that. So it ain't going to get ugly.
It ought to be all right.
I think it's going to be all right.
She making some money. She's on The View. She's a public figure. She sit alongside Whoopi Goldberg and them and shit on that show. She getting some money.
Yeah, they just wasn't compatible as much as they thought they was. That's it. Her mouth was a little bit too much for him. He wasn't going to put up with it. And
I did see some shit about her saying her mouth was kind of crazy, and he had to check her. I also seen a clip early on where she said she fucks with black dudes for dick and white guys for financial shit. But then she married him.
She married him.
Probably thinking, oh, he got money like a white man, but he's not going to put up with the shit the white guys let me do.
Yeah, your mouth. See, you used to dealing with these type of white dudes that allow you to say the shit you say and not say nothing to you. But then she had to figure out, like, this nigga's on the same level or even higher. And this nigga checked her. And he got to the point where I ain't going to keep checking you, bitch.
Right.
Your mouth.
You're going to have to get with the flow.
You're going to have to get with the flow, or I'm going to get the flow on.
You got to roll with what's going on. My nigga Vance Ray in the house. Mandy McIntyre made it. Natalie Davis is here too. I think I mentioned that earlier. You feel me? This next video is kind of, might be a little long. Not too long, though. But we speak to the youth. We usually have our crime wave episodes lately where we showing niggas running in stores, jewelry stores, running out of stores with all these shoes, niggas bipping, busting windows, running and shit, boss. This one, I don't understand exactly what the particular lick was, but it says lick gone bad. These niggas is trapped in a building somewhere after they just did something. I do hear somebody say something about they left somebody tied up somewhere, and he keeps repeating that, nigga, this is life. I can't do life. Let's take a look at these intense moments and listen to what one of the kids is saying, because I always say, at all them kids we see on them videos, some of them ain't cut like that or raised like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is one of them that found himself in that situation. Let's take a look.
On a dead homie's help, cuz. We going to jail, bro. Oh, this life, cuz. Yeah, I wanna bang it out. It's over. This life, cuz. It's over. It's over, cuz. We'll kill ourselves. Oh, the Billy not right here. Dead homie, I will bang it out. If you grab the Billy, I will bang it out. Where's it? They got it. It's over there. It's in there. The dog right there, though. Oh. Oh. We can go kill ourselves, bro. They got point, bro. I'm not killing myself. What the fuck? Oh. Dumb, bro. You're not gonna make it up this, bro. What the dog? Bro, it's over. I don't got enough bail for this, nigga. Oh. It's over. It's over. It's over. Warhead, it's over. Bro, Greg, it's over. They got point, they tackle cut, huh? Fuck, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Bro, it's over, cuz. They call it SWAT. They call it SWAT. We don't got enough rounds to go at it with SWAT. If we get that pistol, I do it. It's over, cuz. They got point, it's over with. Come on. Come on. I can't even breathe. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Hey. Our best bet to lay on somebody's patio. So we can climb over. Look. Heat sensors. There's heat sensors, bro. Lay on somebody's patio. Bah, lay on somebody's patio. I'm in the low bottoms. Fuck, somebody. Bro, that's the rooftop. The bird gonna see this. Bro, what do you mean you finna kill yourself? Bro, don't jump off the roof. Come on, that's not good. Nah, come on, that's okay. Bro, you might as well grab a boomerang or swing side of mission if you're gonna do that. Come on, bro. Bro, you crip that's not it. Bro, on a dead homie's help, cuz. We going to jail, bro. Oh, this life, cuz.
Boss, did you hear the one that's not in the video keep saying we should kill ourselves?
Yeah.
That's the nigga that I said he wasn't cut.
Cause the other nigga said, shit, let's bang it out.
That nigga was finna go there.
He said, let's bang it out. Let's bang it out before they call squad. We ain't got enough bullets.
We ain't got enough.
These niggas right. We can go at these niggas right here, though. This is what I be saying, man. When you don't have no big homie to tell you some shit and tell you, hey, dog, y'all didn't think about this shit. Y'all didn't think this shit over. This ain't the lick you need to be pulling right now. This ain't it. Pull back. Pull back. Go back to the drawing board. Y'all don't got no big homies. Y'all motherfuckers is just out here and doing anything.
Aside from the big homies, where niggas' daddies at?
Right, but this is what I'm gonna say. I'm only saying big homies because niggas' daddies ain't around. Like most of these niggas' daddies, when they ain't got no daddies. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no daddies. They don't give a fuck about you calling their daddy because they don't even know that motherfucker because he ain't been around.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Couple things that was going on in the video. Had the police, because we don't see the end, right? So we got the one kid saying we should just kill ourselves. This nigga like, I'm not killing myself, my nigga. 2, he asked the other kid, they got such and such already. He's like, yeah, they tackled that nigga. So let's say y'all did get away. Say police come in and if they ever find the tape, you guilty because we have this nigga whose nickname is probably on gang file or whatever. So we have you on tape saying, hey, did they get you're on tape saying that we see that you was here this night because you just mentioned they tackled the other nigga. That was one of the motherfucking things. 2, the fact that you niggas is on live anyways is crazy. Showing your face is crazy. This is different. This shit is
and then
different.
they on video. Like, why is you on video? Good, help me, good. No.
I'm not pulling up to be an accessory to this shit.
Help me, cuz we going down for life, cuz.
Walt said y'all fouled for broadcasting during Monday Night Football. Y'all got me watching the game and watching y'all. This is too much for a 40-year-old nigga to juggle. Are the Saints still winning? I had the Saint game on. I wasn't watching the Browns game. Walt, give us an update. Saints said what the fuck they do is the question. I don't know, but I heard him say that they left somebody tied up somewhere, so I think it was a home invasion that went left. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't life. Y'all got action.
It depends.
They didn't kill him.
They might didn't kill him. Did they kill anybody else in the house? You feel me? They didn't say. They said they left the one motherfucker. So for him to keep saying it's life, I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay, the Saints won. Shout out to the Saints. Did the Browns win? Or were the Browns losing? Steelers was up, I think. Steelers was up. Give us an update. We ain't watching. Or do you got it on over there, boss?
Nah, I mean, there's a rule.
Okay. Saints 20, Panthers 17. Pittsburgh won 26-22. Shout out Pittsburgh. Falcons get a win this weekend?
Yeah, we won.
So y'all 2-0?
Fuck my ticket up.
Fuck boss ticket up. Falcons 2-0 though. He don't give a fuck about that. We was gambling. We did a little gambling. Football's back. We gambling. We doing some gambling. You know what I'm saying? Both our tickets got fucked up. Kendra said we just scored. Who's your team, Kendra? Who your team is? But yeah, parents, man, keep an eye on your kids because some of them ain't cut like the first nigga on video. They're that other kid who really just hanging out with friends because you worked so much that they just hang with the fuck who around, and it's some wrong shit. It's kids raising kids. Browns Steelers 22-19, fourth quarter, 7 minutes left. Okay, so Browns is up. Shout out to the Browns. That's who I was rooting for, the Browns. I was rooting for the Browns.
We was rooting for Pussy Pink Booty Hole Brown.
Booty Hole Brown.
Booty Hole Brown. That's what we was.
Let's go across the globe. People over 80 years old account for more than 10% of Japan's population. Japan now has the highest life expectancy rate in the world because of low obesity, low consumption of red meat, which I always try to tell motherfuckers, and high consumption of fish and plants such as soybeans and tea. So they living longer over there. I should have had this closer to the food shit, but I missed it and seen it at the bottom. So you live longer
drink
in
a lot of tea. Drink
Japan.
a lot of tea. They say this is how you're supposed to do every morning. Every morning. You get up, you have your cup of water. You have your 8 ounce of spring water. You have your tea. And then you have whatever it is, juice or whatever juice that you juice in or whatever, have your juice. That starts your day. That's how you're supposed to start.
Right, no heavy ass foods and shit.
No foods and all that shit at all. You're supposed to have water, spring water, tea, and that's all the roots and bar roots and barrack and all whatever.
They
all
living in
roots.
Japan.
Yeah.
We got to switch our shit up.
You have your tea.
I'm on it.
I'm on it this week.
I'm on it.
I just started my tea again. My 14-day tea.
What kind of tea?
Bobby.
What you
Bobby
that
Price.
cleanse tea?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking you're talking about tea like green tea.
No, my Bobby Price tea.
I'm finna fuck with. It's just the caffeine and all that shit make me jittery. The regular tea bags.
Get the parasite.
Corey says I never liked any tea, so it's all bad for me. I like green teas. But that too much caffeine.
This is a cleansing tea. I'm on a cleansing tea right now. So. I like tea though. Anyway.
I like tea.
I drink. That's all I do is drink tea with no.
I like tea.
Just straight tea, no sugar.
When I was
nothing,
little,
straight.
My mama used to put the tea bags in a jar and just sit it out in the sun. That used to be the best shit ever.
Yeah,
that shit used to be the best tea ever. You feel me? And we pour half a bag of sugar in that motherfucker. Like Kool-Aid, man. That shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? Boss, there's a mystery going on. The Air Force is asking the public to help find a jet that's worth $80 million. The missing jet is flying with no pilot after the pilot accidentally ejected itself. The jet has not crashed and is flying around somewhere on autopilot. They can't find the jet. This motherfucker, it's got the technology so that it's still flying itself around. They don't know where the fuck it's at. It's no signs of anyone saying it crashed. I'm just like wondering where the fuck is the jet, and then when it do run out of gas, that's gonna be crazy. The fuck you lose it? That nigga's fired. This nigga done lost an $80 million jet. He gonna be the laughing stock of his whole division. That's crazy.
$80 million though. The jet cost $80 million.
Yeah. Did you send me the helicopter?
Out of that, yeah. He ejected himself out that motherfucker
on an accident.
Yeah, I sent you the helicopter with all that goddamn shit on it.
Bro, that shit's crazy. That's why the motherfuckers cost $80 million.
Crazy.
That motherfucker, when they put that shit on, it is them. When they turn their heads, that motherfucker moves with them. They don't have to, like, they can literally damn near just look at the motherfucker they want to shoot. And, like, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That technology is crazy. So it's one of them flying. What if niggas just found that motherfucker somewhere?
No,
nigga, I got a jet, nigga.
In the backyard, nigga.
Want to buy a jet, nigga?
We pulled that motherfucker right in the backyard.
Camille said they gonna camouflage it and sell it for parts. $80 million worth of parts. It's some cold technology in that motherfucker. Corey, Mandy says you haven't had the right tea. You know what I'm saying? Q Ball came through the goddamn door the right way. 1,200 stars. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get to it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Donations for the nation. We appreciate the love. Cash App at the bottom. Stars is at the bottom. Share button is at the bottom. Hit that share button one time. It don't cost a dime to spread this love. You know what I'm talking about? Camille says, Corey, there's mushroom tea.
Yeah, I heard everybody.
Camille, you microdose? You microdose, Camille? I can't imagine you high. You high?
It's a red tea. It's like it's all mushrooms in it, and it.
The mushrooms that get you high?
No.
Oh, mushrooms? Regular mushrooms?
Mushroom, yeah.
That's like more like a broth to me. If mushrooms in it.
No, it's like coffee. It come out like coffee. It looks like coffee, but it ain't coffee. It's all mushrooms.
Oh, okay. When I think mushroom, I'm thinking like, you know what I'm saying, hallucinations, walking through the desert, seeing some shit. Okay. Okay, little mushroom tea. A little mushroom tea. What happened?
CJ Papercut said, we went to Buchanan, so you know she did all the white people drugs.
Damn. I knew it was something. She went to Buchanan. I knew it was something. How do you hate niggas like that? Because I didn't know no niggas at Buchanan. Well, CJ Papercuts was over there. Was he doing the dogging?
Can I pet that dog?
I can't wait till I put that on there. It'll be on there Friday for sure. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's chilling at the crib, and his side bitch pulls up to announce some news to him and his wife. This nigga has some asada. Let's take a look.
Take a picture. Good picture. I'm having a baby.
You're having a
Okay?
baby?
Mhm.
You've been messing with this lady?
Yes, she is.
Are you serious?
Don't act
Robert.
stupid because you fucking.
How would I know? Why would I know?
He knows. He say you know.
No, why would I know?
He say you know.
This is my husband. He's here every single night.
Yeah, for 13 years, and you be acting stupid. That's what he.
You've been
said
messing
to
with
me.
him for how many years?
No.
How many years?
¿Sabes qué?
No years.
Yo no
What are you
quiero
talking
saber
about?
de este
So
pinche
stop.
drama.
What in the hell going on,
No.
y'all see this?
You deserve.
Stop.
Y'all see this?
Espera.
Like,
You
so,
deserve.
Stop. Listen,
you-
ain't nobody did nothing.
Espérate.
Y'all see this?
You deserve this woman to you. She's the best thing you can have. Ooh, good.
Yo.
That's.
What you doing?
Take a picture. Good picture. I'm having a baby.
He had him a little OG asada. I've had two women.
That wasn't even no asada. That was just a jalapeno. That was
Right.
no meat.
She was fresh from the motherland. She could barely even speak the language. She started speaking Spanish to him. I had two women in my life. That nigga Saint is here. Shout out to that nigga Saint. I know he probably remember one, if not the two. But I had two women in my life or whatever that could speak very little English. And that shit was crazy because we had nothing to talk about. Just Diego. A lot of fucking. But we really never had nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I had a Spanish one and then I had an Asian girl that could speak very little. And I can't even that's the alcohol though. Motherfucker out partying, you just meet a motherfucker and we kicking it. And then here it is 3 weeks later, we still kicking it and this motherfucker can't really speak no goddamn English. You know what I'm saying? Just pull up, we drink and kick it, fucking. Motherfucker can't tell me how her day went or nothing. Saint used to always, Diego, he used to do the Mexican lady voice. Diego. She used to say this shit about protein. I ain't gonna tell y'all what that is, cause this ain't the sneaky link. But that's what she always used to say, something about Diego and protein. You know what I'm saying? Look what Saint put in the comments. The protein. Very little English though. Very little bullshit to deal with. I want somebody I can talk to. Here it is all these years later. I wish I had a motherfucker who just shut the fuck up. Should have kept my foreigner. Should have listened to Repo Rick and went to fucking Philippines. Just got me a motherfucking woman that couldn't say shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that.
Speaking of women not saying shit, this man has an interesting layout of how men apologize versus how women apologize. Just a simple I'm sorry. Let's take a look.
Okay, baby, I'm sorry. Simple.
You know that I was going to do a lot, but I never meant to do that way, but you never think of my feelings. You do know that I love you. but at the same time you denied me what the thing. At the same time I get angry and multiple and you don't care what, but I do forgive you. But at the same time you think, okay, baby, I'm sorry. You got a thing for my feelings, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, baby, I'm sorry. Simple.
That ain't true, bro. Is that how it go?
That's exactly how that shit
That's
go.
exactly how that shit go.
Exactly how it go.
Motherfucker just can't say they was wrong. You gotta go through all this other shit.
You gotta go through a whole. But when you did it, see, I didn't say nothing when you was saying this and you did that and this and that. But then, you know, and all I'm saying, though, you ain't listening to me and you don't hear nothing I be saying. And I'm just trying to tell you so you can understand what I'm saying to you. But you not listening no more. And I'm saying we. Like, I'm sorry.
At the end of all that.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry would do. Just a little I'm sorry. Nigga pouring his heart out and she's looking like this. Wrong than a motherfucker. Which I done poured my soul out.
Poured my whole soul out to you. You just got your feet kicked up on me like I didn't say shit.
Right, bitch. You Kirk Franklin mama. You going down with the ship. You ain't gonna admit that you did this wrong ass shit. You going down with the goddamn shit. You Kirk Franklin mama from now on. That's what I'm calling motherfuckers. Kirk Franklin mama. You Kirk Franklin mama. You just gonna lie and deny. Wait, what is that? 99.9%? Yeah, that shit wrong. I'm the 0.1%. That motherfucker wrong. So that mean there is a possibility that it wasn't. Why do that motherfucker say 99.9 instead of 100%? Why do paternity just say that?
Because nothing is 100%.
99.99999999999.
Nothing, because it's always a point. It's always a point.
So Kirk Franklin mama believed that she the 0.00001%. That she didn't fuck that nigga. She didn't fuck that nigga.
Right.
After two paternity tests.
One that can say something went wrong.
They need to change that shit because she riding with that 0.0000. They all gonna just ride with that shit. Shout out to my nigga Flawless. Quality Kicks over there on YouTube. Chandra McNeely came in on the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? She says, I want that level of I don't give a fuck. I think most of y'all born with that level.
Most of y'all do have that level of I don't give a fuck. It's just when you use it.
Right.
Y'all pick and choose when to use it. You know, when it's to a point where you just don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck. You'll use it. All y'all got it in y'all. Y'all done used it on a nigga or two before.
Let me see. I think I got one more thing before we get to it. Let's do it. Let's fuck with. I got another little crime wave episode. These niggas is on some real life GTA shit, boss. They stole a car, and look at the shit they doing in these streets. Get your fucking kids, people.
Tippy moving.
Bitch ass nigga! Stop talking shit, bitch! Stop talking shit! Nigga!
Fuck wrong with Bud? Ready? Yeah. Hit his ass.
Nigga. Them hitting that car like that, I was like, oh, them niggas is wildin'. But them hitting that nigga on that bike that can't see them coming was crazy. And that was Las Vegas. That happened out here in Las Vegas. They said 2 Las Vegas teens did that. You know what I'm saying? Was we doing that kind of shit when we was that age? We did shit that involved getting some money.
We did crazy shit, but we did shit that we had compassion for other people.
Wow, Kendra said, and he died. Them niggas is done.
We had compassion for shit. That's what we did growing up. These motherfuckers right now don't have no compassion for shit.
Life's just a game.
It's a game, bro. And motherfuckers always do this shit.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on, boss. They said he was a retired police chief, nigga. Say what?
Oh, you niggas is gonna get killed.
They done.
Damn, son.
They gonna get killed. Jail ain't it.
When they
Jail
come get
ain't
them,
it.
they kicking in the
Jail
door.
ain't
Oh,
it.
gun, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, jail ain't it. You niggas cancel Christmas.
Wow.
Because you ran him over and recorded it purposely.
Wow. That might be the craziest crime wave shit we done posted.
Yeah, but that's this video game shit, bro. These kids in these video games.
That's some
And they
GTA
use
shit.
the video games. They now go out in the real world and emulate the video game in the real world. See, you know the thing about I don't like about the video game. The video games don't got these motherfuckers going to jail for life. When you go to jail for life, you can't play that game anymore. You can't play that game anymore. It's over.
GTA, you get star level. When you steal the car, blink, blink, 1 star blink or 2 stars blink. When you hit a car or you hit somebody, it's 3 stars, more police come. When you get the 5 stars, now the SWATs, everybody's coming. When they catch you, it says, boom, and it just restarts your ass all over.
All over.
On the game,
nigga.
you should have to, when that motherfucker, boom, you should be in jail.
You should jail, suspended
On the
for
game.
a year. Suspended. That game, you can't even play that nigga no more.
Oh,
for a
you
year.
saying they can't? No, but it should. Every time you turn it on, you just got to sit in the cell.
Right.
And do
for
jail
a
shit.
year though, for whatever that shit is, like emulated for real.
You can't go back out into the
me.
real world of the
You
game.
can't go back in the real world again.
You got to be in the jail of the game.
You gotta be in the nigga. You going to jail?
Damn.
This is what. See, and that's the thing though. They're allowing these kids to think you can just reset this shit and shit starts over. No, nigga, nah. This ain't no start over for y'all.
That's
this
sad.
Is
They
the
killed
end.
that man, bro.
This is the
I
end.
thought he lived. Shout out to y'all doing the research, because I usually get the research done. And I thought the man lived. A retired, what was it, sheriff? Police?
Yep, sheriff.
Oh, they in trouble. They in trouble, man. Keep
No,
an eye on your
retired-
motherfucking kids.
A retired police chief.
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap.
A chief.
It's a
Yeah,
wrap.
nigga, you no. Jeff Gina said unless you pay a lot of money to buy a new person. No, you don't get to buy nothing. You go to jail.
You don't get shit.
You don't get shit.
Game over, motherfucker.
Game over, my nigga. Done.
You got to spend all your V-Bucks on a good lawyer to fight the case and shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, done.
Make it
you
like
gotta
life.
really make it like life. If they make these games like life, for real, a lot of these motherfuckers will get understanding like, oh shit, if I really do this for real outside, nigga, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's no
New
consequences for
GTA
these
on the way,
video
too.
games.
New GTA on the way, boss, and they are saying that this motherfucker is supposed to break records. It's going to cost $150 for just the game. And it's supposed to have a real, because you know, some of them be LA or Miami, and you can go down the real streets. You can literally find out. This was supposed to be like the whole USA map this time. This finna have all the kids turned the fuck up. It might keep them in the house for a little while.
No, but it's just gonna show them how to do extra dumb shit.
Other places.
Other places.
Now we got a
bro.
map of over here. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna
This is
play that
dumb.
motherfucker. I want to go to see Fresno on the game. I just want to see
This
if they
is
got
dumb.
Fresno right.
Motherfuckers out here playing these dumbass games.
Kendra says, let's be real, it's a lack of support from these parents. So a lot of the kids just finding their way through life. When you go to a lot of these games, the lack and amount of parents at home is sad. Oh, like sports events, the lack of the support of parents at home is sad. I heard so many stories from the young men. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. I too was a student athlete. You feel me? And I was never mad at my mama for not making my game. She made parent night. She made that one where the parents come. But she couldn't make a lot of the other ones because she had to work. You feel me? Now my daddy bitch ass on the other end was another story. He never came to none of them motherfuckers. Daddy wasn't there. You feel me?
To take me to the fair.
To change my underwear.
Daddy wasn't there.
Daddy wasn't there. But you're right. It is a lack of parent support, you know what I'm saying? For some. Some motherfuckers is working or they can't make it to that kind of shit. My mother was one of them. She held everything else down.
But this is the thing, though. When we say the lack of support from the family, listen to this, man. A lot of these families, man, are single-parent homes or the daddy's out on drugs or in prison or even dead. So there is not going to be the support. But that doesn't mean that the parent that has that child is not doing everything that they need to do and then allowing these kids to play these games. You're allowing your kids. You're buying it.
No, she was speaking in reference to games, like football games, basketball games.
I understand that. They're not there. I understand that. You see that all everywhere.
Right.
That's everywhere because parents are.
And dead.
Daddies is in prison.
Dead is
The
a big
mama
issue. Because you
Right.
said that last. You was like, and dead. That's why I'm mad at Kirk Franklin for stealing my goddamn title, Father's Day. But shout out to him in his documentary. But that's what my documentary, Father's Day, is about. It's about all the kids growing up with a murdered parent. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man, and that's what they dealing with the most. And guess what they have to deal with? Little Jimmy right there. His daddy killed your daddy. Little Jimmy's daddy in there for life. Because he killed your daddy. Or little Jimmy killed Keisha's daddy. They all
And they
going
out
to
here
school.
growing up.
They all going to school
And they find this shit
with
later.
each other, and they daddies then killed
You know
each other
his
or
daddy
killed
killed his
somebody.
daddy?
Right, bro.
Ooh, this is crazy.
And so
That's deep,
that's
nigga.
the trauma. That's the trauma. And so when they growing up, now they hearing the story. Oh, this bitch ass nigga daddy killed my dad. Cause now they was homeboys in school. They was cool because the mamas kept that shit away from each other. Cool. Until they started getting in the teenage years. And their homeboys is like, man, fuck that bitch ass nigga. If that nigga that his daddy killed your daddy, nigga, we're gonna fuck him up.
Damn.
See what I'm saying? This is heavy now. This is to be the most heaviest shit going on for these young kids growing up now, because that's what's happening.
It's coming.
Going to school, it's coming.
10 years later now. 12 years
coming,
later
bro.
now. You was 5 when this happened, so now it's 16, 17.
Right. Now you
old
15,
enough to hear the
16.
rumors. Older niggas is telling you. Motherfuckers
Bingo.
is telling you. Some of the mamas is telling you.
Right.
Your uncles
And now
is telling you.
Come on, man.
Damn.
Come on, man.
That's
And
deep, man.
This is where we got to get a hold, and that's why I try to say to the parents that got kids, that got daddies, they kids' daddies died in the field or died by the hands of somebody else because they was in the field. Get your child now.
Yeah, get your
Tell
hands
your
on it.
child, Tell your child to learn how to let go. Because all they're gonna do is repeat the cycle.
That's
and
deep.
no way they can get out the cycle because they're gonna have an ignorant ass friend that got an ignorant ass mama that tell a story. Or they got an ignorant ass auntie.
And the ghetto's small, bro. Because the people you naming, they hurt. They ain't forgave. They ain't forgot. They ain't healed.
Period.
So they telling a story because they hurt. They hate that family. They hate that kid.
Period.
Because
That kid
the
ain't had
daddy
nothing to
took
do with
who they
nothing.
loved. Right. The
Right.
kid ain't had nothing to do with it. But
Kid
they
ain't
hate
had
they
nothing to
hate
do
that
with it,
entire family over there because
Family.
of this one nigga did what he did. So that shit is passed on through generations. You know what I'm saying? That's deep, bro.
Facts.
And the ghetto's small. Even in a big ass city like Chicago, the ghettos is
Still
small.
Facts, bro. Because we lived in this motherfucker. We lived in these projects right here.
Right.
Nigga. We lived here.
And you see
And
we
your
fuck
daddy
niggas
killed-
up.
Right.
We explained Fresno.
Right.
So we already know how much shit going in Fresno, bad blood between over here, and these motherfuckers, and this motherfucker, and this guy killed this guy. And then we talking about them growing up. We broke it down and said that the black population in Fresno is 6%.
6%.
Motherfuckers was mind blown. They went to try to research it and tell us we was wrong. And they found out we were right, 6%. So it seemed like a lot of black people, but that ain't a lot of black people because everybody know everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro. That's a cold scenario you just put together. These motherfuckers got to grow up
Bro,
at 16, 17 and realize like this nigga daddy killed my daddy. That's crazy.
And I've been on that forever for these kids because they don't, the way they dying out here now is different than when I was growing up, bro.
Yeah.
It's different. The way they dying now, bro, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then there's a nigga that they know. Not a nigga that just another random nigga. It be niggas they know. Your mama and his mama is homegirls.
That's crazy.
They homegirls, man. They grew up from elementary to high school all the way. And your baby daddy killed your homegirl's baby daddy.
Then the kids grow up.
Then the kids grow up. And guess what? She's still hurting because your baby daddy killed her baby daddy. Her sister mad. Her brother mad. So they tell the nephew.
Then his family. Two families. You feel me?
Right. So they tell the nephew. And then the uncles over there and the grandmas over there tell the nephew. Keep the story because they tell a story. Because the little kid don't believe what happened to my daddy. Your mama homegirl baby daddy killed your daddy. Wait.
Steven Emerson. Yeah, Steven Emerson.
Right.
I go to school with a nigga named Steven Emerson.
No, the nigga I've been blocking for on the football field.
That part.
That I've been giving up my life for on the football. This nigga daddy killed my. That's how it works, bro.
That's crazy shit, man.
Trauma, bro.
Man, put your hands on your kids, man.
Bro.
Keep an eye on these motherfuckers, because, boy, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. Boss,
That's
man,
what's
it's about
going
that
on.
time, though. You
Let's
ready?
get it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. You're having trouble in your life.
I can help you with that.
You need a new wife.
I can get you one of those.
It's time now.
Ask Dr. Real.
You're having trouble with your man.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Girl, you need a new plan.
We can get you one of those too.
It's time now.
Ask Dr. Real.
Time for some Ask Dr. Real, man. Send in your scenarios, situations, stories, whatever it is you got going on to my inbox, Money Boss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and we assure you that you shall
Remain anonymous.
remain anonymous. All right, boss. Here it is. So 3 nights ago, there's crazy knocking at my door at 3-something in the morning. When I rush to the door, it's my sister and she's crying, and I can see that her eye is beginning to swell. My sister's husband put his hands on my sister, and it took everything in me not to have someone fuck him up. She wouldn't let me make the call. I asked her, why is she saving this loser? And she says that while they were arguing about her spending habits, she made a disrespectful remark about his daughter and some of her unladylike habits. The daughter is a grown woman, 28 years old, but he told her don't ever disrespect his daughter like that. Anyways, she feels like what she said was out of line, and since he's never done anything like that, she just needs some time to clear her head, but doesn't want to involve anyone else or the police. Well, she brought it to my house and I'm involved now. So I called and threatened him. But what I want to know is this. Is there ever a time something like this can be forgiven, because she's already back over there with him? I'm worried about her safety at this point. I've been in a similar situation, and at one time usually turns into 10. Being that I'm big sister, I feel like it's my duty to make sure my little sister is good no matter how old we are. Because if anything happens to her, it's finna be an all-out war. What advice do you have to give me? It's time to ask Dr. Real. All right, she at the house. 3 in the morning, banging on the door. It's her sister. Her sister's visibly crying, shaking up. She's been injured. Sister asked her what happened. Her and her dude had an argument. She said some disrespectful shit about something his daughter got going on while in an argument about something else. He hit her and told her, don't you ever disrespect my daughter. The sister feels like something needs to happen to this nigga. The little sister who was with the guy, the victim, feels like, you know what, I'm part to blame for what happened because I disrespected his daughter. This is something that never happened. She's back over there with him already. The sister feels like, I've been in this situation, I've seen this. 1 is never 1. 1 turns into 10. She made a call and threatened the nigga, pretty much saying, if you ever touch my sister again, whatever. However, she feels like she should be doing more because she thinks her sister's in a dangerous situation of some sort. She wants to know, what advice do you have to give her? So pretty much the sister's feeling like it happened, but I'm part of the blame. The sister feels like no matter what the fuck you did, you didn't deserve that. Why are you going back? But she's back. And she feels like if I'm her big sister, she can't never tell me not to be in her business. She wants to know, what advice does Dr. Real have for her? Ask Dr. Real. Let me turn these comments back on too. See what y'all has to say about this scenario.
All right, here we go. My advice to you is be a big sister. But my advice also to you is, if she ain't come to you and tell you she done with whatever's going on over there, don't overstep your boundaries with that. One thing you can never interfere with is dick and pussy. Too powerful. Dick and pussy will override your family. Dick and pussy will override blood. And dick and pussy gonna override a whole bunch of shit. So what I'm gonna tell you is, be a big sister. Always be there for your sister. But don't overstep your boundaries about what it is you're doing. it ain't your place to call him and say nothing, because now you're creating more of a problem because she's still going back. So now you creating a problem. Don't create the problem. Be the big sister. Always have her back. You know what I'm saying? And don't create the problem. So when you think about it and you dealing with it, deal with it how it come to you. Okay, she came knocking on your door at 3 o'clock in the morning. She didn't ask you to call the police. She didn't ask you to call this nigga and say nothing to him. She didn't say, round up the troops, let's go get him, because she already knew in her head she was going back. So what you do is be there and be an ear and be a person she can lean on, because one day she may say to you, sis, I'm done. I'm not going back. And now you load up the ammunition. Now you load up the troops. Now you go over there and go get powerful, because that's what it is, because now you got the ammo because she gave it to you. She put the shit in your possession and say, hey, I'm done. So now you can go put the full court press on if you want to. But right now, as of right now, just sit back, man. I know it's hard to sit back and watch shit that you feel like you've seen before. Sometimes what you seeing may not be what it is. That's just what happened with you. Don't mean it's gonna happen with them. And don't mean it can't. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna tell you is just really relax about it. Really think about it first. Pray on it, man. Pray your sister out that situation, man. You know what I mean? Just give her the most encouraging words that you can about her situation, so she can come out that situation. And once you do that, you did everything you were supposed to do. You know what I mean? So that's all I can really get. That's the advice I can give you.
Do you think it makes a difference being that she's a sister versus a brother? You think a brother might have handled it differently?
There's some sisters that's going to go like some brothers.
And do the same shit.
It's going to be the same way. And I'm a daddy. I got 6 girls. 6 girls. And guess what I tell them all? Don't come telling me nothing about that man putting his hands on you if you ain't done.
Right.
If you ain't done, don't come telling me about that shit.
Right.
I don't want to hear it. That's dick and pussy shit. You get yourself in that situation. I've taught you a lot. All my girls. I teach my girls more than I teach my boys, because I feel like they need it because of who their daddy is. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm glad that all my kids, all my girls are out of Fresno. You know what I mean? So these niggas don't know me. You know what I mean?
So it ain't no ties, it ain't no nothing. So
nigga.
if she do decide to come talking about it, that means she know.
She know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So when I say that, it's just I teach them. I don't want to be in y'all business. I don't want to get in y'all mix. I want y'all to learn and fix whatever problem you had, because it wasn't a problem before it became a problem. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a problem before it became a problem. So find out where it started at with the problem and start there. Because it was all, y'all was humping like a motherfucker before the problem. Find the spot where y'all was humping at first to get to that problem, and then let's fix that right there.
And if I go, you can't go back no more.
Because when I go, it ain't no. I tell them all, though. I've told all they do. You better pray my daughter. Don't call me and say, Dad, this nigga did this to me, and I'm done. That's all I need to hear.
Because a lot of niggas, me being one, found out the hard way. You feel me? You go get into some shit with a nigga about your daughter or your niece.
Right.
Next week, she right back over there.
Period.
Now, you hate this motherfucker. Y'all can't be at shit together.
Y'all can't be at shit together. No, I ain't on that.
And she right back over there. We got a partner. We
Right.
share a partner. He told me some cold shit. I won't say what the relationship was, but the person's telling him, hey, just come over. I cooked. Not knowing they had been in some shit. Her and her dude.
Right.
She like, hey, come eat. I cooked. Her and her dude been in some shit last week. I'm calling to come fuck you up. He gonna fuck you up when he can. You know what I'm saying? So all he sees is these niggas coming through the door. They come in and eat though. That nigga go there. He thinking this is, oh, bitch, you set me up. They coming to fuck me up for fucking you up last week. They didn't even know. They didn't have a clue. The nigga go crazy about the shit last week because you was telling this nigga your people was finna fuck him up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it went into some whole shit. They ended up beating baby daddy ass and shit. But she ended up right back with him.
Right.
And now it's all bad. We can't be around each other. I don't like you. I can't see you on the street. I can't see you at the club or nothing because, nigga, it's a thing. She didn't put me in your house and your shit, and I got to move that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Andrea Albaran in the house.
Tell my girls that every time. Do not call me about your nigga if you ain't done. Y'all just going through some shit. You in your emotions. You in your feelings. Get out your feelings and fix your situation.
Right.
That's it. Fix your situation. I don't agree with no man hitting no woman. You know what I mean? I don't agree with it. It happens. Yes, it does. Can you get through it? Yes, you can. Fix your situation.
And
fix it.
I doubt you'd put her in your business that way. You feel me?
Right.
If it was the other way around.
None of mine. Yeah.
No, not you. I'm saying the person who wrote.
The person, yeah.
They wouldn't allow little sis to make decisions on they shit. You feel me?
Right. Right. You're not gonna do that. I had a situation, man. Motherfucker tried to do something crazy, and I had a situation. My sister found out. My cousin found out. These motherfuckers is crazy, and they ready to go there. I'm like, I can't allow that, y'all.
You and the lady you was dealing with at one point in time.
Yeah. I can't. Y'all can't touch that person, man. Leave that person alone. I'm coming to y'all. Y'all heard about it.
Mandy McIntyre says, my dad and my uncle beat up my auntie's husband for beating her up. She pulled a knife on them. Get your asses off of Leroy. Get back. And that happens too.
Fact.
She pulled the motherfucking knife on them.
Nigga, I know listen, man. My homeboy auntie was getting whooped on by her dude. His uncle came in and seen it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he wailed on the dude. The dude pulled out a gun, so the uncle shot the dude. Shot her dude. Shot him. The uncle shot the nigga. Guess what the auntie did?
Testified.
Shoot her brother. Nope, shoot her brother. Shoot her brother.
Damn.
This
You
nigga
can stay out that dick and pussy shit.
This nigga saving you, and shit get wild because your boyfriend reach and pull out his gun. So the uncle shot him, boom. The nigga was on the floor hollering. The auntie grabbed the gun out the boyfriend hand and shot the uncle right in the arm. Bow!
Oh, everybody lived?
Everybody lived.
Everybody lived.
I'm like, what?
They family reunions, Christmas and shit be crazy for them. That's crazy.
What kind of crazy shit y'all got going on over here?
Everybody lived though.
Yeah,
but you live.
I'm like,
you live to fight another day.
I'm like, what kind of crazy shit was this?
Damn. As is, Hemi says, niggas call themselves putting his hands on my mother, and I got after him, and he was calling the police on me. That happens too. Police don't care because when they get there, you just whooping his ass. You're going to jail for whooping his ass. Now your mama got to come out there and say,
he gonna be doing this to your mama while you in jail.
"Oh my God."
Damn, son.
That's it. I'm not being funny.
Right? You're telling the truth. You're telling the truth.
Bro, that's the shit that happens. You go protect your sister, niece, mama. Because anybody touch my mama, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's all
going
bad.
back to him, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you going back to that nigga. That nigga gonna get his ass beat every fucking time I
It's
see
all
him.
bad.
Every
Flawless
time
said,
pull
I
up-
beat up an uncle before. My aunt and him didn't work out, but they had a couple kids. He showed me the utmost respect after that, though. I got a partner who beat the shit out of his mama boyfriend, and then I got another partner who
Moon Brother beat the shit out of his mama, his stepdaddy, the nigga that raised him.
whooped his ass. I know a nigga who mama boyfriend beat their ass, though. They thought they was gonna do it. He whooped two niggas' ass.
Boy, Moon Brother beat the shit out of Shamika Daddy. That's Shamika Daddy.
Damn.
I mean, beat him bad, bro. I mean, I was like,
Richard?
oh, damn. Richard beat him bad. I was like, damn. I had to stop him. I was like, nigga, you going to jail.
Goddamn.
You gonna kill him. Man, he got up. He had boys' eyes closed. He had
Nodded.
Not so. I said, damn, cuz, what the fuck? You must have had a lot.
Nodded and allotted.
Mama right back over there with him.
That's how that shit go.
That was her husband.
Motherfucker be
She was
right
not
back.
giving up her husband.
I realized, like, wait a minute. This motherfucker's the one busting the windows and burning true religions and shit. You burnt, wait a minute. Bleaching couches and shit. Destroying property.
Yeah, but y'all gotta understand what
You
y'all
stay
getting
the fuck
yourself
out of
into.
this shit.
Sometimes you just gotta bag up and let it play out the way it's
Right.
supposed to play out till they ready. Not when you ready, till they ready. Because all that shit you doing is gonna cause more conflict in y'all situation anyway. So don't cause the conflict, man. Just sit back.
Stay out.
Because when she's tired, she gonna be tired. Trust me. When a woman's tired, she gonna know she tired.
When a woman's fed up.
Shit. Some of y'all will take an ass whooping and keep on ticking. That's just how it works. Some of y'all take an ass whooping and keep on ticking. You know? That's just what it is. And it's not understandable to some people because, like I said, I used to have a person that used to say, nigga, you don't give a fuck about me. You don't put your hands on me.
That was crazy.
You got to slap the shit out of me, kick me in my ass, something, nigga. Hey, no, I don't. Bitch, you just gotta go. That's weird to me, bitch.
That's crazy.
It's just
The
weird.
physical
that ain't right.
abused motherfuckers love that. Chandra says, oh, we know. It be some motherfuckers like that, though.
Yeah.
They gonna go to the fullest extent of extents.
Right.
To try to get you to hit them. You know what
To
I'm
get
saying?
you to react. They that's what they gon' and grin and smile and
I see them signs, I slide away early. I get away early
What the
now.
fuck is wrong with you?
I get away early though. Back in the day though.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Back in the day though? Oh, okay. That's what you on?
We on that time right now? That's the
Got
time we
me
on?
fucked up in here. You feel me?
Who the hell
Not
you
your
think
baby
I
daddy.
am?
Not your baby daddy, man. Mm-hmm. Not him. All right, boss. You out at the gas station. You need some gas. And this nigga run up on you. What you doing?
Oh, my mama gonna drop that nigga, huh?
Boy, this nigga ain't got no legs.
What you doing?
I'm laughing like a motherfucker. I might do him like one of them cartoons. Put my finger on his forehead
and just hold him back. Put him up. Put him up. Put him up.
What you gonna do?
Chill ass,
nigga. Swing.
Chinese sideswipe, kick his ass in the legs. Cause how do he get up? How do he push his arms on the ground and get up off the ground?
He roll over to the side.
We going
get
to
on
for
his
that
knees and then pop up. No, that's how you gotta get up.
Yeah, he need to chill out. He need to chill out. Boss, this shit is coming. This is a store in Portland that is using face recognition for entrance. Let's take a look.
Please look at camera for entry.
And if you stand on the shoes and look into the spheroid, if you get the green light, that'll open the door for you.
Oh, stand on the shoes?
Please look at camera for entry.
And if you stand
You
on
gotta
the
start
shoes,
shopping online for everything.
Fact.
They already had this shit in the casinos and shit out here in Las Vegas. That motherfucker can tell if you've been there. It can tell you your name, everything. So they use it. They have this technology for sure already. You can walk in that motherfucker, Las Vegas. You've been 86 from a hotel. Walking that motherfucker a year and a half later. If you look up and that motherfucker recognize your shit, the database is gonna alert them that you're not supposed to be there, and the motherfuckers is gonna come out of nowhere like the Men in Black and escort your ass the fuck out of there. So they finna implement this technology and shit at different places. That's for you boosters and shit still. So it's not that bad for that. But the dangerous part is what is it doing with the rest of our faces and shit. And that's what I was saying about the McDonald's shit. Everybody was like, they're fucking 1 cent cheeseburgers and fucking 50-cent cheeseburgers. They're poisoning you. Like, what about when they do sibling day and y'all post all your family faces and shit on there? Motherfuckers who don't even like being on the internet and you posting their picture. And then you gave the Remini app all your face and shit on these apps. And they just using your face and they cloning shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just as dangerous. Do you see this shit as a threat? This facial recognition shit?
I do, because it can jam you, bro. Facial recognition, they can jam you. They making these motherfucking robots and shit. And what if they put one of these faces on one of these robots, man? Or your face on one of these robots or something. It's all kind of shit they can do. You know what I mean? Put your face, like we seen them do Donald Trump, put your face on another motherfucker and say, he killed so-and-so.
Right. Say you committed a robbery that you didn't commit.
That you didn't do. Because they just want to knock you off and get you out the way.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm cool.
There's some more shit. I got one more.
I
got one more look. I got one more look into the future. Andrea Albaran says technology scares me. Well, here's something else that they have. If a lot of people felt like, okay, they eliminate a lot of these jobs, certain shit will be safe. And custodial is one of the ones that they think would be safe. You'll always need somebody to sweep and do some cleaning. Maybe not. Let's take a look. Boss is gonna have the first one of those.
No, he didn't look like he did a good job.
It was sped up. That's what I said when I first seen it, but if you look at it, it's like in super time. So I watched. I'm like, did he get the whole floor? I see it. He did shit. I'm wondering that toilet. So let me go back.
He didn't do the sink. He didn't get inside the toilet.
He didn't do the sink. He sprayed some shit in that toilet.
Shit in that toilet and didn't even clean it.
Lifted the seat.
Like, yeah, nigga, you gotta scream out. You gotta score my toilet bowl. I'm glad I got motherfucking.
Maybe it can sense like, oh, there's not dirt spots on the sink right now.
No, man, no.
Like sink at 88% clean. He left the sink alone.
We need 100% clean. We don't need 88. When you come in, bitch, everything got to be clean.
He clean better than some of these hood rats.
Probably do. Probably do.
Definitely. I always tell people, watch their kids, know your schools, know the teachers. Tragedy just struck. I think this is New York, man. 1-year-old dies at daycare, bro. This is crazy. Fentanyl exposure.
We have new information this morning on a tragic story that unfolded inside a daycare in the Bronx. As investigators spent the night searching for evidence, we learned from city officials they found drug production equipment in that daycare. 1 child died yesterday. 3 others are in the hospital this morning. Eyewitness News reporter Marcus Solis is live in the Kingsbridge section of the Bronx. Marcus.
And Tony, an autopsy will be performed on that 1-year-old to try and determine the source of the exposure to fentanyl, it is believed, that took place in the daycare center that he was in. A lot for investigators to unpack, and it started with a search warrant being executed by the NYPD last night. You can see investigators in protective equipment bringing out evidence from that location, the Divino Nino Daycare Center on Morris Avenue. Among the discovered a kilo press, which is used in the packaging of narcotics. It is not known what type of drug was allegedly being.
Damn, bro. That's tragic. Homeschooling might seem to be the way, right? But I had this idea in my mind because every parent ain't able to be at home to homeschool. Sometimes it's just the mama in the house. So they can't stay home to homeschool because they got to go to work, right?
Right.
Maybe we should start delegating one person to do the homeschooling. So it really wouldn't be homeschooling, it'd still be school. But okay, it's Teresa. And 6 people take their kids to her and they know this person and they all do schooling with her. So it's homeschool, but at one of the 6 women delegate the time, or they rotate the homeschooling based on their work schedules and shit. Because it's getting crazy with the school shooting shit like this, motherfucker. They found fentanyl pressing machines and shit at the daycare center. I think motherfuckers really need to start thinking of alternative ways to be the village, that shit that we used to speak of, the village. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I was saying something on Secret Sunday last night. I said, what is it that we can do to provide or to build more sustainable things in the community or in helping other people thrive? You know what I mean? And I think that's what we need to start doing. We need to start, us that understands what's going on, because a lot of people don't understand, and it's not meant for everybody to understand, is we need to move away from Facebook, move away from social media, and start a group that this is what we talk, this is where we come. And this is the building of the new island. This is where we're going to come talk about everything, and this is where we bring everything back to. You know what I mean? So we can go off the island and go sell everything we want, but we can't purchase anything off the island. We have to buy everything that we have and need on the island, because that keeps the money on the island. Now I can go out and go make money off the island, but I can't buy nothing that's off the island. have to buy within the island. And that's how it's supposed to work, bro. If I was on the island with you and you had wood, you know what I mean? And I need wood, I only get wood from you. I don't go nowhere else looking for wood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody plays a part. So this lady's the teacher. This guy has the fruits and vegetables. This guy has this. But it can start as small. Like I said, it can start as small as 6 people. 5 people. 3 of you. Because shit getting out of control with these strangers. You know what I'm saying? Shit is weird with these strangers and our children, bro.
You don't need to start big. It's just small. The island only gets big as people come
and more people join
the island. The island is really the smallest thing. 2 people, me, we're just trading back and forth. We go out and sell whatever we sell on the other things, and we can talk to people like, hey, we got this going on. You want to be a part of this. You know what I mean? So that's how you bring people onto the island. But I can't buy my goods from you because my buddy over here already got some goods that I need to buy. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how we keep this shit in rotation.
That's how we keep this shit in rotation. If it's one millionaire on the island, everybody is bound to become a millionaire on the island.
But from a regular level of regular motherfuckers right now.
Yes. Regular
9-to-5 motherfuckers, what would be some suggestions for them to start it? I said take the one person that you thought was the most available to be the homeschool teacher so you don't have to worry about weird motherfuckers. And Andrea Albaran said you might not be able to trust Teresa either. You can't. And what we just said with the paternity test was nothing is 100%. So you got to take the motherfucker you believe is 99.9% the best person to teach your kids and watch them throughout the day. So that's out the way. Boss says the goods and services. You know what I'm saying? We have to find people to do that. But on a regular level of regular motherfuckers right now, I ain't no millionaire yet. It's just us regular common folk.
Yeah.
How can they start something like that?
This is how you start. So say you have a T-shirt shop. Anytime I need a T-shirt, I'm only dealing with you. I'm only dealing with your T-shirt shop, period. And we all go buy these goddamn T-shirts because we all going to funerals, right? I'm only buying T-shirts from you.
Right.
That's how that starts. Now, the T-shirt lady has to have ink and all these other things, right? She has to have that. So one of us has to have the stuff that she has to buy. So we go out even 9 to 5. I'm going to go out and get these things so you don't have to go and buy them off the island. I have them now for you. So if you need vinyl, if you need ink, I have it. Feel me? So all the money she's making from us buying T-shirts, she's going to make that money for her buying vinyl and ink from this lady, right? Boom. The lady that sells ink and vinyl, she is a baker. She also bakes. She has the goods for the ink lady, but she's a baker. So she needs the flours, the butters. So you make flour and you turn your own butter. She buys it from you.
From the other person.
From the other person. That's something you can make. I'm talking about things that you physically can make yourself.
So everybody just got to find what they think is going to be.
What
and
they
then
think is.
the rotation of the system begins small. So right away, everybody else might not be able to quit their job and live this way. But on the side of your job, you begin to do this.
You got this.
And we all take a vow that we only buy that from you.
We only buy. Listen, it ain't even a vow. This is the island, nigga. This is where we gonna. The one wealthy person on this island is gonna make sure everybody else becomes wealthy.
But what if it does? Like I said, common folk. What if there is no one wealthy person? What if it's 6 regular people? This motherfucker work at Walmart. This motherfucker work at the call center. This motherfucker's a in-home nurse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we all going to gain wealth then together.
Right.
From ground up, from scratch. Because we don't have no wealthy one person. We're going to do this from the dirt. It's like planting a flower. It's like planting with the seed. We're going to watch each other grow. Because all of us are seeds. All we got to do is keep watering us, watering each other. And we grow. We flourish. But we have to stay inside. We have to stay inside of the island. You know what I mean? We don't have to. We can't go outside of it. And once we stay inside of it, that's the way it works.
Do you think that these 8 motherfuckers over here start their thing?
Mm-hmm.
These 7 people kind of don't feel their way, but they have their own thing, sort of the same ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think at some point that's gonna just be the whole shit all over again? Like tribalism. We don't like that tribe of people who are doing this shit on their own.
I don't think so, because that's how Black Wall Street formed. And it flourished. It flourished because everybody had what they had. And everybody was a part of it. We didn't leave nobody out. So there's no room for jealousy. There's no room for why, or he's getting more, he's getting less.
Right.
No, we're all spending our money here. We're not spending our money nowhere else. You feel what I'm saying?
We need to experiment at some point. We got to experiment.
That's where we have to be at, bro. We just have to be at that.
We got to experiment.
If we understand it. I'm telling you. I watched a white man. I got this from a white man that did this in Philadelphia, Baltimore, Minnesota, and downtown Fresno.
We're going to have to take a deep dive into the people that be here, the people that's in the group, and figure out who has what and who does what the best. And start small, trying to make sure that, like I said, it's a vow. I'm only going to fuck with them for that. Because these people are here right now. You know what I'm saying? We just really got to go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's easy, though. When I say it's easy, it is easy, but it's just everybody has to believe in themselves as much as they believe in themselves doing all the other shit they're doing.
Right.
Believe in yourself of believing that this is going to work for me, too. Believe in the next person next to you that they're going to do exactly that they said they're going to do, like I'm saying I'm going to do, because I'm showing it. That's all it takes.
Yep, that's why I said we're going to have to just do a deep dive through everybody's shit. I don't know if we got to make a post. We'll make a post. Put in here what you do. What are you good at? So even if you don't do it, you could be like, hey, I'm a hell of a baker. But I work at fucking over here. But I bake like a motherfucker.
I'm only buying them from you.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? I'm only buying chocolate chip cookies.
So we'll do that. We'll put a post up. Tell us the 3 things that you do best, or what you're good at, or what you can provide, or what you can offer. And then we'll go through that, and we'll start figuring out a way to start supporting everybody's thing. Because just start small. We'll just slowly start to say, okay, everybody in here, we only fucking get whatever from this person, or we only call this person for this. This person might be a fucking, who knows? We already got a healthcare provider. We got her. We know that for sure.
This is how you work it, though. This is how you find out. You work it. Because you said start small. Every Friday, you do what you do. Every Friday, we buy from everybody.
Right.
On Fridays. Fridays is buying day.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you want to sell without Friday. But on the island, Fridays is buying day.
Friday. But Julie's a nail tech. So if it ain't Friday, as long as when you went to get your nails did, you went and fucked with Julie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then whatever else everybody else does. We just we'll figure it out. We'll work on that.
Gotta be within it.
We're gonna work on that. We're gonna start working on that. We're gonna start putting some of this shit in action. You feel me? We're gonna start putting some of this shit in action. Jamil Lee Johnson Thomas says, I'm the weed lady. Hey, there is a demand for that too, and weed is legal in most places, so why not? You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
You might be joking, but why not? Hey, you getting your weed? Fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with Jamil for your weed. Q says he's the Captain Morgan King. Sir, we're not selling Wayne. We're not. Well, you know what? Maybe they do need that. Maybe they want to buy some Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Q Ball can provide some Wayne for the ladies who are without, because we can't have our sisters stressed out, uptight. Q Ball will come through and get you right. Q Ball! Crazy. That nigga's crazy. That nigga's crazy. I don't know what this young lady was going through, boss. I guess she wasn't answering the phone. Her friends is calling. She's not responding to her friends' calls. She was going through a pretty rough fucking time in her life, I guess. And her friends said, ain't no motherfucking way you gonna keep us from you. They popped up out of the house. Let's take a look.
Keeping me from getting to you, baby. The day I set you free, I told you could always count on me, darling. And from that day on, I made a vow I'll be there when you want me. Baby, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough. Keeping me from getting to you don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no.
Boss, you know I ain't got no goddamn sense. Was the friend that was the lead singer a dude?
A dude.
That nigga James was squeezing him to death, and he looked pregnant.
And he was a man.
But shout out to them though for coming through. That's the kind of friends you gotta be though. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. That kind of system of motherfuckers who got each other back. You know what I'm saying? That nigga looked crazy than a motherfucker though. Why?
I know why she was going through it.
Why?
That little badass motherfucker that was behind her jumping around.
The kid in the house?
That little bad motherfucker jumping around. ADHD won't shoot his little motherfucker down.
He had her stressed out.
She looked like she was pregnant, ready to have a motherfucking fit.
Yeah, man. That was dope though. They came and slid. They came and slid for their people. That's the kind of motherfucking friends you want to have. You feel me? Speaking of badass kids like the one she had in the back, this little nigga had a birthday. Looks like about 5 or 6 or something. And he made his wish. Let's see what this nigga wish was.
You made a wish? Yeah. What wish? I wish for a new mommy.
Nigga said he
I
want.
wish for a new mommy.
Damn.
Trading your ass in, mama.
Your little ass.
He is trading your ass in.
No snacks. No snacks for you. Shit, boss. I think we ran through everything. I know you got something else you want to discuss. You got another little topic. We got a little time. We got about 30 minutes.
I seen something. Did you see the Remy Ma? She has a battle thing.
I was gonna bring it up tomorrow, so let's not do it.
Okay.
I was waiting on the clips. I was waiting on the second
God.
half. I'm trying to compile that masterfully. But yeah, that was crazy. Because they only was showing today. Today, right before they showed the actual nigga response. Because they was showing the one nigga who went at him. Now they got the other nigga's response. So I'm hoping tomorrow Papoose has something to say. So I'm trying to compile it to a whole. But this is good. It's great. It'll be Wednesday. That's Wednesday for
That
sure.
was crazy. I'm looking at that show like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, I mean, motherfuckers who follow it know it's been going on because the boy socked the boy out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
That's crazy. What else?
So let's hold off on that till Wednesday.
We'll hold off on it. What else? What else? I've seen something. Let me see.
All right, open topic time. If you got a topic y'all want to discuss in the comments, drop it in the comments. We'll touch on it real quick before we get up out of here. It could just be something in your mind. It don't got to be like celebrity related. It could just be any topic. Andrea says the Offset Nicki thing. I seen some of that. I didn't really touch it because Offset moved like a gangster. He ain't really, you feel me? He ain't really say too much about it. But apparently Nicki Minaj's baby daddy was looking for Offset.
He should be looking for his way out. He should be looking for his way out of motherfucker's face. That's what he should be looking for.
Registered sex
Fuck
offender.
wrong with you? Yeah, like I just found out, bro. I don't keep up with shit. I just found out. Not only is he a registered sex offender, her fucking brother is a registered sex offender too.
Yep.
Like you are in the whole playground of grown men like little kids, bitch.
Yeah.
You ought to be shutting the fuck up.
Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't even get that nigga no light. You know what I mean? Because they was pressing the
Like
gangster issue.
You should be sitting down.
They was pressing the gangster issue. Offset kept it G. He ain't really say too much. He ain't go back and forth with
You
them.
can't press no gangster issue
He ain't
at
go back
all.
and forth.
You're a registered sex offender.
You know.
You gotta go to You go to PC when you go to prison, nigga. You are a pedophile. You go to PC, homie.
Well, shit, not now. The way they got this shit set up now, it's crazy. They fucked that up.
They still go to PC.
Nah, now the whole shit is PC. Now they quit that. They quit the dividing of that. So now the whole shit is like the whole shit is pretty much like they making motherfuckers be with motherfuckers. So a lot of niggas is saying, well, take me to the hole. A lot of niggas is going through that. Me and my partner was just talking about it because he told his partner, like, bro, you finna get ready to come home. And the only way you can get out of there is
you gotta go to the PC yard.
No, they ain't even PC no more. They integrated these motherfuckers now, boss. They've integrated them to where they won't divide them no more because they saying it's like the gangs are running the prisons. So now they didn't. I know at least for California, they didn't integrated them to where you don't have that option no more. They don't separate them no more. That's what they was on Crip Mac and the other nigga that just came home. It was like, nigga, you supposed to take off on somebody and go to the hole because they starting this new shit where they putting everybody together anyways now.
No, okay, so I got a buddy that's in prison right now, and he was telling me this. He was just saying they still keep that shit over there, but when you go to that shit, you can go to that shit to get your time cut. You get time cut off to go over there
because they integrate them. They integrate it. So a lot of niggas a few niggas have that option. But what I'm saying is they bring it. So that's what you can get your time cut by going because they trying to stop the resistance of it and they trying to move everybody into this new system. So as of right now, so it's still some niggas, but for the most part, a lot of niggas is though.
Yeah,
a lot of niggas is being moved.
A lot of niggas is being moved because they get to come home faster.
But some niggas, some of them ain't had the option. Some niggas just, your shit was, because they had to start it somewhere. So some niggas didn't have the option. So what they telling niggas who don't have the option is if you're placed in one of these places, you got to take off, nigga, and go to the hole.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
My dude,
how they forcing, so you're forcing me to bunk with a pedophile. That's crazy, bro. That's like a violation of your fucking civil rights. And I guess you don't have no rights in prison, though. But that's how they trying to integrate the whole shit because they feel like the Mexican mafia and these niggas is running that motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Look into that shit. It's crazy how they trying to do that shit. And shit like that. They telling a nigga we'll cut 2 years off your sentence. If you come ahead, go ahead and come on and you feel me?
Yeah. And do this over here, yeah.
That's crazy as fuck. So in the next 5 years, all that shit'll be all that shit. Cause they trying to break the whole gang shit up in there. They saying niggas hold too much power.
Can't stop that shit. It's gonna be what it is.
As is, Hemi says, nah, they still going to PC. Bro, it used to be PC, and then they slowly transitioned the PCs into what they call SNYs, sensitive needs, right?
SNY is still the PC yard.
It is, but then sometimes it ain't.
No, it's the PC yard.
Look further into it, and then we'll talk about it again.
No, I'm telling you, that's where I'm getting it from prison.
That's what it transitioned to, and then from there it became some whole. Because even them, so what happened was the rejects, dropouts, whatever. When it transitioned from protective, because PC is protective custody.
Mm-hmm.
Then it transitioned to, well, these motherfuckers don't actually need protection, but they are circumstantial, whatever. So that yard was a little more diverse than what a PC yard was. This type of dormitory, whatever, is a little more diverse. Everybody's not necessarily a rapist or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This nigga might just be a banker who committed a crime and never, you feel me? We got it. We can't have him because the motherfuckers in some of them PCs became gangs too. Cause they was dropouts. They was killers and guerrillas. They was gang member dropouts. So they ended up getting strong, just as strong as they was over here. So they had to separate them in a sense. So the whole shit is crazy. It's fucked up, bro. The whole shit is crazy.
Yeah, I just don't, like, for me, I don't.
Never want to go to that motherfucker. Never want to have to experience that shit. You feel me?
At all, bro.
Never want, because I'm listening to the homie tell me about this shit. I'm like, this shit is crazy. I never in my life want to have to deal with this shit. This shit is crazy how they breaking it down.
Yeah, niggas call me in that motherfucker every day. I'm like, bro, I don't know what to tell you, my nigga. Sit in that motherfucker, man. I wish you the best.
Yeah, they trying to transition.
I tell them everybody, I go to any prison. I'm going straight to the hole. I don't want to deal with you niggas. None.
You going to the hole? What you gonna do? Food strike?
Huh?
I said you going to the hole, but you know you got to do something to go to the hole. So what you gonna do? Food strike?
Well, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Whatever it is, I'm going to the hole. Give a fuck what it is.
That shit is crazy on your mental.
No, that's why you got to be mentally strong. That's why you work on your mental. Period.
5 years. Let's just say 5 year sentence. 5 years of 23 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
The whole cells is smaller than the other cells too, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's smaller. In that little ass box, completely by yourself, no other human contact. Cause you know, even when you come out to go do your shit, your exercise time, have you seen how the motherfuckers look?
Yes, in the box. Yeah.
You still outside in a thing by yourself.
Right.
5 years and never speaking to another human. I don't want to do that, boss. You don't speak to none of you. Put me with some old Muslim niggas or something.
Don't put me with nobody. I don't want to be dealing with your fucking.
You don't want to play chess or nothing?
I don't want to deal
Dominoes?
with your politics. I don't want to deal with your, it's on nigga. You got to move when we move. Fuck all that.
You don't want to play poker?
I don't want to do none of that.
That nigga said he don't want to be around nobody. Just lock me by my goddamn self.
Lock me up by myself, my nigga.
Motherfuckers. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Do what you want.
And I spend a lot of time by myself, but it's by choice. I don't want to be that alone by myself in that small space. Like, fuck that. Let me sit out here with these niggas and listen to these lies about how cold you was and all the shit you used to do. Let me hear these lies. Andrea Albaran says, can we do a business podcast like a day out of the week? We talk about business, promote each other's business. Yeah, we're going to work on that. We finna start that in the group. We're going to start talking about business and doing shit with business without a doubt. Andrea Albaran, what do you do? What is your business? What do you have that we could maybe support or that we could, you know what I'm saying, influence the people to support? That's what we trying to do. We trying to get it cracking.
She's the ultimate Fifi bag maker.
God,
we
man.
need them. We need them. She got a whole shitload of.
Damn.
She got a truck. She got a U-Haul truck full of old Pringle cans.
A Fifi.
You gotta have a shitload of Pringle cans. Okay, Andrea, we got you.
Yeah, we got to find a way to work on some business shit, though.
We got to work on it. We'll work on it. We'll come together.
Because the year almost over. The year almost over. Let's just start seeing what everybody doing. September almost gone. October, November, December. We got 3 months to get a grasp of what everybody do, what they could do, pass these ideas back and forth. 3 months, 12 weeks. And then top of the year, man, we should be trying to have some shit, you know what I'm saying, in place. My nigga Flawless in here. If y'all ever need fire shoes, he got the shoes on deck. He got Jordans and shoes, and so fuck StockX, fuck GOAT. If y'all shop on them kind of sites, we got a nigga right here who is a StockX or is a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? When you're looking for hard to find shoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Andrea says I do crafts like cups or business cards, flyers, and I know a bunch of people who need business cards, stickers, and flyers. So that's fire. Everybody got a thing. Yeah, let's start putting this shit into motion, man. Let's start putting it into motion. Anything else, boss? Anybody else got a topic before we cut? Anybody else got a topic? So I think I went through everything in here. Trap House out now on Tubi. If you don't know how to find it on Tubi, just type in Diego Red, DIEGOREDD, and that motherfucker gonna pop up. Never forget this bitch is a fraud. You know what I'm saying? Never forget this bitch is a fraud. The audacity. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Oh, I got one. I don't know how I almost missed that. So last week, it was pictures of the boy Iman Shumpert on video. He was in the bathroom with a couple girls here and there. Everybody automatically assumed he was cheating on Tiana Taylor. I am being a music nigga. I've always listened to her shit. The album she did with Kanye was fire. Shit she did previous to Kanye was fire. I always believed they was swingers anyways. I knew they fucked bitches together. I thought he could fuck bitches. I thought they was swingers anyways, right? A lot of people immediately, you know, the women, they immediately went to, he's cheating on her, blah, 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 blah. So she posted this photo. And then she made this statement. Motherfuckers. Not too much on my bestie. In all fairness, Iman and I have been separated. We are separated and have been for a while. To be 1000% clear, infidelity ain't one of the reasons for our departure. We are still the best of friends, great business partners, and one hell of a team when it comes to co-parenting our two beautiful children. Most importantly, we are family. And in the 10 years together, 7 years married, we ain't ever played with or about that. We just keep y'all asses out our group chat, which is the reason we've been able to successfully and peacefully separate without all the outside noise. The only reason I'm sharing this part of the chat is because the narratives are getting a little out of hand and it's unfair to all parties involved. I hope this provided some clarity for y'all. Okay, auntie, taking y'all back out the group chat. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Tiana Taylor because she could have just let the world slander this man. Because when I seen it, I'm like, nah. I thought they fuck around a certain way and then ain't been no public thing. But boss, this be the prime example of motherfuckers seeing, because you had a situation like that where motherfuckers saw you from afar and then told a whole story on you because they thought they saw you standing next to some bitches and tried to make it one way.
Right. And this is what I tell a lot of people: believe 50% of what you see and nothing that you hear, because what you may hear may be another story that came from another party that didn't even know the story, but was telling their side of a motherfucking story that they thought was the story. And believing 50% of what you see means your eyes can lie sometimes, because you can see me standing next to a motherfucker and I reach over and say something to them because I needed to say it to them because somebody may have been in the car, somebody may have been around, somebody may have been watching, trying to read the lips. So I had to reach in and say that to that person because they needed to hear it. Or that person ain't seen me in so long, and not a girlfriend or not a person that I ever dealt with, but they ain't seen me in so long, and she reached over and gave me a hug
and
kissed me on the cheek.
That's
how it goes.
Hey, can you have your brother who's the lawyer call me? I really need some help with something.
Bingo.
But a motherfucker watching from across the room, he was all in that bitch face.
Yeah. Stop, man.
I said, hey, can you have your brother who's the lawyer call me, man? I really need something. It looked like I'm in her ear, though. That's how they tried to do it, nigga.
Yeah.
And that's how they did him. He's in the bathroom with the bitches.
And see, that's why I say we need to get off the internet. We really do need to depart with the internet.
Nobody's
as
doing
far
that.
We're not. But as far as social media and the Facebook, the Instagram, all that bullshit, we need to start clearing our minds away from this shit and reset and put the reset button on us, because a lot of us are caught up in this bullshit,
right?
In this matrix, we're really caught up in this matrix, and we are losing the real, authentic person that we are. The authentic person that you are, you're losing it to this shit right here. You're in a battle with this fake world that everybody is portraying,
and you putting that energy in your real life.
And you putting that energy into your real life, trying to do that. Instead of saying, you know what? I don't give a fuck about
For real.
I'm not even paying attention to that shit. Because, bro, I'm not just talking about everybody. I'm talking about me as well. Because I used to look at some shit, bro, and say, damn, this nigga got it going on. This nigga really doing this shit.
Right.
Right? And then you find out other shit. And other people that know other shit. And still, I don't believe what they telling me, but other people is like, bro, that's that. And I'm like, I don't care. But I was looking like, damn, that nigga is on.
And a lot of motherfuckers play the perception game. And then perception get a lot of motherfuckers on. So sometimes when I see that, I don't even be mad, because I know, like, you playing the way this shit look, because it's just gonna take you to that, because it's a bunch of sheep motherfuckers who gonna help you get right there because they buying into that shit. Just like I told a homie, I'm like, bro, just because you, man, that motherfucker got 7 cars. Okay, that doesn't mean he walked into the dealership and put 80,000 on the table for this one, 60,000 on the table for this one, 40,000 on. That don't mean that, bro. What you mean? That don't mean that. Motherfucker might not have $1 in excellent credit. Might have a credit line of $100,000 over here. Doesn't necessarily mean he has. No, that motherfucker
can break
got
that shit up.
Yeah.
And then I had to really evaluate my situation when I was looking at that shit and go back and say, look at my taxes and say, nigga, everybody don't live like this.
Right.
You looking at some shit that you can show.
And you can do it too.
And didn't think that way, bro. Like for me, I never thought in that mannerism. Like I never thought to go elegante. You know what I mean? My elegante is putting it into them cars that I like over there. You know what I mean? So me thinking and seeing shit is like, damn. And then I had to really evaluate, like, and somebody told me, like, nigga, It ain't 5 niggas that make that kind of money you make, my niggas. It ain't. You can't go name 5 niggas that's on a consistent basis, year to year, that makes this kind of money. Nigga, no. What are you looking at other niggas and trying to judge yourself on some pictures that they even posted? You look like a damn fool.
Right.
I had to catch myself, bro. Really did. I had to catch myself. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But that's the perception, and that's why I get away from this shit. I don't fucking scroll Facebook no more. I don't fucking take my time out like I used to, and I'm just looking at all the shit because it's just.
And it's okay
real,
to look. You just can't give a fuck, and you can't believe half of it. You feel me? Because there's a rich motherfucker I know you'd never know, but he likes to fish. This nigga has a crazy boat.
Right.
A crazy boat. And it's like the boat is worth so much motherfucking money. I'm like, you don't ever even really do nothing with that. But that's his thing. If he wanted to play the game with these niggas that way, he could, but that ain't my shit. You like old cars.
Right.
If you wanted the new hot shit, you could have that. But that you like your shit. You feel me?
Right. That's
so a
why I had to
motherfucker
think about
looking
it.
ain't breaking down like, oh, they're like, oh, that's an old car with paint. No, because your baby daddy just threw a paint on a Cutlass and didn't do no work in the engine. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers they perception be based on what they know from their world and their life. It's like, no, this Cutlass is different from this Cutlass. That engine's gonna fall apart if you try to drive it to Sacramento. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it'd be perception, man. We all learning and growing every day, though.
Every day. But like I said, I think because the authentic shit is gone, and we're losing the authentic people. The authentic, you being authentic is now losing to this fake ass bullshit life that's being presented by everyone.
Is it or because who's keeping score though?
No. I'm not saying who's. I don't know if anybody's keeping score, but I'm saying. I'm saying this. Everybody is in. Not everybody. The majority is into keeping up with whatever the fuck is going on. Like all the BBLs come along. Everybody wanted to go get.
Everybody
BBL.
ran and got one.
Everybody ran and got them. All these niggas wanted to go get these motherfucking chains, and everybody wanted to go get these at the time. And everybody wanted to go get this shit, and everybody wanted to go get that. You know what I'm saying? So the authentic shit where niggas was like, I don't give a fuck if that nigga went to go buy nothing. I'm in my lane about me, but everybody, it took one hot motherfucker to say, you ain't, the Rolex watches.
That was a crazy wave.
That was a wave that was out of this world, and then motherfuckers not even understanding the wave of what that watch was and when they was buying the watch. They were buying watches that you basically bought some bullshit. But because you didn't know and you was out because, it said it's a bust down and it really has less value than being a...
Every jeweler would tell you the moment you bust down a Rollie, you've ruined the value of it. You've ruined the value.
So,
you can't sell a bust down back to Rolex.
Right.
They will not buy it if you alter it.
They're not even buying that motherfucker. Period.
So if you do that, it's worth whatever you put on that motherfucker. But then you got to find a motherfucker to buy it for that. And chances are they're going to stall you out. So you put $60,000 into that watch, they're going to try to lowball you and give you back 42.
Try about 36.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to try to do that to you. But if you bought a plain Jane $60,000 Rolex watch and never touched it, you could go back to Rolex and get the exact dollar amount for it. Right.
Facts,
a lot of motherfuckers don't know that. But a lot of motherfuckers
can upgrade it.
Move
you
differently.
Can upgrade the watch.
Yeah.
And they're going to give you what that watch costs. And you put the differences for that that big sky dweller that you want now, or that Yachtmaster 2, or that Yachtmaster 2 that you want that you can't buy because that bitch is $150,000.
And just that's what it is. Motherfuckers be into different shit. I ain't never liked nothing but the shit I like. You feel me? So that's how I move. Like, I like the shit I like.
But I can see that. I can see everybody doing what they doing. But like I said, it's just the wave of, them people are doing it because they're stars. We're doing it. We're going to chase what everybody else doing to look like these people because they're doing it. And I'm like, damn, guess we just got away from being authentic. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
and it's only going to get worse.
That's crazy.
It's only going to get worse, man.
That's crazy.
You feel me? It is what it is, though. That's the biz. It is what it is, though. You feel me? Stay true to oneself, man, because a lot of this shit is a facade. You heard?
Yeah. It don't fit. If it don't fit, you must have quit.
You must. I know what my goal is. You feel me?
Yeah.
As long as you know what your goal is and what you're trying to do, the other shit don't matter.
That's all that
Other
matters.
shit don't matter. Once again, shout out to Tiana Taylor, though, for keeping it 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Love that shit.
She kept it a buck. Like,
Love
y'all
that.
can't slander this.
Love a woman that stay down, man.
Yeah, you can't slander this, man.
And hold a nigga back when they ain't even together. Like, I'm not gonna allow you to do this to him.
Cause he ain't did nothing
Not
wrong.
at all. He ain't did nothing to y'all.
That ain't never been an issue or a problem. Cause dick and pussy shit was always smarter than him. You know what I'm saying? And that was fire. Money Boss, man, take us up out of here, man. Give us some motherfucking news we can use.
Pace yourself. It's not a small race. It's not a 100-meter dash. It's a long race, and I'm talking about life. Life is a long race. So pace yourself. Understand what it is that you're trying to get out of it, and work hard at it, and be successful while you're working hard to be successful. Stay on your path. Stay on your journey. Follow yourself to where you're trying to get to. Believe in yourself. Put yourself first sometimes. You may need that more than you think. You know, always trust and believe in what you're doing is the right thing that you're doing. Don't let nobody hinder you, harass you, or stop you from being you. You know what I'm saying? So keep moving on, keep living life, and be the best that you can be. Because I'm going to do that shit every day of the motherfucking week.
Any is plenty. Some is better than none at all. You feel me? You can always get more. You feel me? Like he said, you can't keep watching motherfuckers and wrecking your brain. Move at your speed. You know what I'm saying? The tortoise won the goddamn race. The rabbit was out of there. Nigga was ahead. Got right by the finish line and stopped to look at some other shit, and the tortoise just right across the finish line, man. Pace yourself, you feel me? We appreciate y'all tapping in with us. We'll be back Wednesday, man, with some more of this good old, you feel me? This has been the Secret Menu Podcast. Diego Red saying peace.
Money Boss saying peace.
And we outro.
The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up. And if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.